is not gangster. That's very not gangster.
I came up, got my name up. So when they speak of who blinged up, I'm who they bring up. Come up dissing and you'll come up missing. I'm a cutthroat baller like O.J. Simpson. I came up, got my name up. So when they speak of who blinged up, I'm who they bring up. Come up dissing and you'll come
Say that
up
again.
missing.
I couldn't hear you over the sound of me myself.
I done came up, got my name up. So when they speak of who blinged up, I'm who they bring up. Come up dissing and you'll come up missing. I'm a cutthroat baller like O.J. Simpson. Little homie, listen, try and serve me. I put a 25 in your back like Barry Bonds jersey. On the streets, on the beach, y'all ain't able. Cause too I shit on rappers like major labels. What's with the ice grilling, homie? Change your face. This heat'll do more than tan you to change your race. Girls love metaphor, and I love them back. Addicted to getting head, chicks call me the brainiac. Battle rap with words, war like jihad. I write dope, flow crack, my notepad need rehab. Fuck y'all CDs, y'all can't see these or touch these. Rhyme so chronic, my songs give you the munchies.
Let's start this show.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the DefFresh Show. It is I, Mr. Tone Deaf, and I'm back in the building for the umpteenth time over a 10-year span.
It's a decade.
Decade of disaster.
It ain't been that bad.
It's a decade of decadence.
Debauchery.
Dumbfoundedness.
Fucking retardation.
But with that being said, immediately to my right is my partner in crime who has been on this ride with me for the last 10 years. My boy Young Fresh is in the building. And if you are actually watching this live, we are blessed with two beautiful young ladies, one from the past and one part of the future of TDR. We are joined by our original DefFresh co-host, 1/3 of Real Bar Talk, and my homie.
It's your girl, Notorious Casey. What it do?
And also joined with us today, my pain manager, my chronic healer, and soon to be host of Spiritual Alchemist. Fam, I don't want to turn
you.
It shouldn't even be up there based on standards, but I love you. That's why you got there early. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
I don't know where it's at.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sarita Valmont. I guess I'm just going to be, Cassie versus Sarita Val, a.k.a. So there you go.
Whoop his ass.
I don't know which one you want. Do you want the chronic pain coach, or do you want the, Cassie versus Sarita? You got to let me know.
Ooh, let's do the Cassie versus Sarita today, because we had the pain coach before.
Is that the hood chick?
Gotta find out.
Oh, well, let's find out.
Dude, she blinked like 4 times in like a second, so you know.
Hey, if she started clapping, she got to go.
I'm not gonna clap.
I don't give. I hate when women do that. Like, don't clap at me and then talk to me while you clap.
No. I don't hate that they do that. I hate that they now actually do that in messages. Now they take the time to put the little hands in between the conversation.
Hey, you got too much time on your hands.
You got too much time.
You got too much time.
You got to find.
I don't even want to talk to you no more after that. Like, and then I got to read all that.
Like, you didn't spice this conversation for no reason.
That's a lot.
This conversation is just spicy for no reason.
But they be so quick with it. I feel like some of them shits be like pre-written in their notes, and they just like, I done
copy
said
and
this
paste
before. I just send it to this nigga too. He fucked up.
Damn.
It definitely be.
That's on an ice skate.
What? Why?
What that
they skating out there in the ice?
There you go.
How many times do you have to send that per day?
I don't have to send that often.
You got it. They in line now. Mm-hmm. Big facts.
What's your favorite emoji, Casey?
The dead emoji.
The dead, just the head by itself, or the one with the crossbone?
Just the skeleton.
Okay.
The little
Because I tend to use the crossbone.
I mean, how do you use it? Like, is it dead funny? This situation
it's all
dead?
types of dead. It can be like dead ass, like dead. Like,
so with
I'm
dead ass, do you put the skeleton and then the peach?
The booty?
Mm-hmm. I too. I see what you said.
That would be my favorite.
So before we get to rolling into this epic adventure, we want to take this moment and actually say rest in peace to Shock G.
The one that put the satin on your pants?
That's what you late. We just found out through breaking news at the time of recording that he passed. So the trifecta in the hip hop community has just happened now.
I'm sitting here like, wait, who? Look, I looked at you like, who?
Yeah,
Say it again.
Shock G. We literally just found out. Like literally while we were waiting on you, we found out.
Wow.
Yeah, they just announced it like 45 minutes ago, so just about an hour ago.
Yeah.
He's 57.
They won't say how he died. My money is on his liver failed him because he was a notorious alcoholic. And that's not me just like putting that out there. Like everybody has said that. So I hope that his demons didn't take him. You know. But, you know, on behalf of that, make sure you guys go out there and play Do What You Like, Humpty Hump, No Nose Job, same song. I get around.
I know he was 57.
Wear a condom, for God's sakes.
Get busy in the Burger King bathroom if you want.
Please don't get busy in the Burger King bathroom.
Have you ever been in a Burger King bathroom? I am afraid.
You know, I don't actually eat fast food anymore, so I wouldn't.
Yes, and we're going to talk about that in this because I had to help my dad move today. And, like, my body hurts in places I didn't know it can hurt anymore. And I need to know what I can do to make sure I am not stiff as a board, light as a feather tomorrow morning.
You probably should have stretched first.
I was just going to say.
Fam, I stretched the whole day, okay?
Stretch
Y'all have to
first.
remember, I work a desk job from 9 to 5. And then sometimes I come here and sit here for 5 hours just editing and recording. So my body doesn't
Ain't
even
moving
know.
much.
Right, it don't move. So to go from that to moving a washer and dryer, freezer,
what I'm
and
saying.
fridge, no.
Yeah, so first of all, every 45 minutes is your max time that you should be sitting still. Then 15-minute break or to move around. So that's where that part kind of.
Yeah, as soon as my dad would have been like, "Hey, help me," it'll be like 2 men in a truck will come see you.
You know what? That's the crazy
I
part.
ain't
That's
fucking
the
with
crazy
you.
part.
For
I
real.
offered to buy them a moving company, and my mom refused to let anybody move it. Yet it's only
Damn.
me and him moving shit.
Yeah.
I love my mom, but she'd have been ass out.
I damn near almost left her, bruh.
Like you,
I just couldn't think of a good enough lie.
You want me to move what? Nah, I ain't fucking with you. That's what they make. That's people's jobs.
People
Like
get
how when you
paid.
come into my job and you say, "Hey, let me get a half pound." This is my job to put your shit on the scale and wrap
But
it
you
up.
do a very good
And-
job.
right?
Because
Because
I come and see
because
them
that's what they
weekly,
pay me to
actually,
do.
'cause-
So they pay niggas in the world to
So
move.
you out here
every-
seeing other people behind my back? You out here buying meat from this man? That's how you know what?
Hey man, I
I'm
slang
done.
good meat.
You know what?
Whoa.
How did this get there? Because I'm just
Wow.
It was
I hope you're
salmon
talking about
and-
lunch
salmon
meat.
and chicken.
You-
What am I-
oh, that type
I'm
of
like,
even better.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
just-
I'm
it was
slanging
just
healthy
chicken.
shit.
right? Because that's all I eat.
I mean, my
know,
dick's
so
pretty healthy too. But
I don't want to.
Wow.
I don't want
that
to.
was that was for my YouTube viewers. You know, somebody loves me out there.
I know I'm looking for where the camera's at, so I can look in the camera like how Will Smith used to look. All right, there we go.
There's your camera. But so how y'all?
How was y'all week?
Yeah, how was y'all week?
Start with the guest. Because she's family.
It was a little rough. It really was. I'm gonna be honest with y'all that my water heater that I just replaced in
Dude, I
January.
thought you were going to say your water just broke. I'm like, what?
No, I am not
Lord,
with
she
child.
would not be sitting here.
Right.
Not if that motherfucker finna break.
Right. I'm not
Like,
cleaning
I'm
that
not
up.
with
But that would
child.
be a first. Like we've done a lot here on the DefFresh show, but we ain't gave birth to a baby yet.
No, we're not doing
Say that for season 12.
Nah,
Get a-
bro, ain't no
Get a
chicks.
pregnant.
I was gonna say, who's gonna get pregnant for y'all to do that?
We know a lot of pregnant people.
Yeah, right. I was like, I know some pregnant chicks.
We know some pregnant
They
people.
be hiding it until they had a baby.
Because they be ashamed of who the baby
I feel like
daddy
that's
is.
what I might do. I think I'm gonna be one of them people that just gonna come out one day with
pop
like
out with a baby.
pop out with a baby and married, and you be like, "What happened?
What?
Like, where did you?"
So did you know Sarita was getting married? Like,
That nigga said, "Hey, what
Wait,
happened?"
I like how she slid the
Like, did you
married in
even-
there because, like, if I'm pregnant, we getting married. That's just not a
Well,
compromise anymore.
Okay, so here's my standpoint on that. We all grown. I mean, when I honestly, my first child, well, I should say my other kids are with my ex-husband.
Right.
Our son was our ring bearer. So,
Aw.
you know, he was 5 at the time. So, I mean, I don't have an issue that way. But my thing is, as long as I have an established partnership and everything with that person, you know, if we want to get the government involved, we can't. You know, that's really
Yeah,
up
see,
to
that's the
us.
problem.
But
I
do-
like
I
having
do-
the government involved.
Stop
I
getting
do
the white
want
folks
to
in your
get
business.
married again. So I believe in the institution of marriage. I believe that it can work.
I just want to make sure that the government don't come take my shit.
Well, that's my thing. I mean, you can have stuff written up and everything. You can do prenups and all that kind of different stuff like that too.
Right.
So,
I just don't want her to have half.
I don't make enough for a prenup.
She wouldn't
that's
be
not
worth
true.
half.
you can.
You said what?
She wouldn't be worth the half. That's your wife. I mean, why she can't get the half? Which
I mean,
one?
you
30.
I mean, you can
20?
you can have it while you here. I just when you leave, you left, you gone.
So she gets nothing.
Yeah,
Fuck did she have when she walked in?
You're a terrible person.
I'm trying to think. Is there any kids or anything involved?
Right.
Is there any other?
That's like horrible. You were her provider for all this time. Now you just like kick rocks.
Yeah,
With
kind
open
of.
toe shoes?
Yeah,
See, that's
I'm just.
just like
Oh, you making us look bad,
Said
bro.
what?
If it, well,
Alimony who?
it depends on the it depends on the situation, I guess.
What's the situation?
right.
Like if
Depends
we come
on-
to a point where like, okay, this is not working, and this is a mutual agreement to separate,
Irreconcilable differences,
right? Like, okay,
like what
cool. I understand that you are now accustomed to a certain kind of lifestyle that I provided for you. So I feel like I should only have to kick you down until you move on. So like once you decide that you want to be in another relationship and get remarried, you gotta let me go.
That's understandable,
That's
makes
very
sense.
right.
Isn't
Now,
isn't the rule that like
But
if
some-
she gets remarried, like alimony
some-
actually stops?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like you ain't gotta worry about
So,
that.
but some people are like, I think, because I can be petty. Some put my pettiness
Why
out
am I?
there.
Why am I not surprised?
Most pretty
I would
women
be
are petty.
Very.
Not true. I have worked. I am reformed pettiness. I used to be.
I
the
don't
petty
know. I
queen.
know a lot of
I
pretty.
give her credit.
So I'm
She
reformed.
she is able to admit that she does have petty bones in her body.
Oh, that they can be triggered, and I try not to let them be triggered. I try to watch.
Yeah,
watch for the triggers.
you want
but
to
the way
sip
I
your
see
Mountain
it-
Dew and then left.
Like,
You would take a
So
sip.
sad.
what's
then.
the
So
petty
sad.
levels though? Are we talking? Okay, we broke up. Y'all live together, and now you about to move out, and you taking all the labels off the what they say off the canned goods. You taking
toilet
you
paper,
taking all the
knobs off the door,
taking batteries out his remotes.
leaving one remote
Right,
battery.
cutting his tongues off. Now, are we talking that type of
No,
petty?
what I was referring to is just being that I wouldn't get married. I wouldn't get remarried. I want to make sure I get all the alimony that I can get.
Okay.
And that way I'm be like,
Okay.
you know what? Like I should be
Okay.
getting remarried. I should be getting married to this person, but this check is real nice.
So you see this this
Nigga
is
had me
so
in court
wrong.
crying to the judge.
So
like,
I'm
bro,
paying
Ain't
it.
nothing
It's
wrong
been
with that
10
petty.
years.
I
That
can get
bitch
with
got
that.
a
I can get with that
gun.
level of petty.
It's not even that. I don't care.
Get it all.
If we've been married and I built this empire while she was there, I have no problem with taking care of her. But you not finna be over here stepmanning a nigga while you eating off my money just because you getting my money.
But
Man.
guess what? It's out of your control though, because when they're in a different household and everything, that's just
Do we have kids in this situation?
even if we do or don't.
No. I'm asking a question.
That-
in this
that's
situation,
how
do
That
we
niggas-
have
makes it
kids?
different.
That's how
Alimony
niggas end
actually
up
makes
on
it
them.
different.
Because if we have a kid, my kid is going to be, you want more money for you? Tell me who this man is mama got in the house. Because then I
that's
can-
another.
because-
That's petty too.
Yeah.
She
That's
started.
petty too.
She
She
started
started
it.
She
it.
did start it. She
She
started
started.
it.
That is
But you know what? For my own particular situation, I did not want alimony. So I'm just gonna put it out there. For my situation,
Respect.
I didn't ask.
I mean,
I didn't ask
somebody
for
like
it. I
you.
didn't ask for child support. I
see, I
did
don't
get half of
really-
his 401k.
And I bet you it was big, wasn't it?
It
Pause.
was.
Pause. We gotta get a
Very.
pause on that.
Cause you and that's how I knew. Cause
Look at
she
I looked at
went.
the camera afterwards.
She
and
went
like,
specifically for where she knew where the good money was.
The
See, because you
good
can
money?
you can cheat the system when it comes to child support. Niggas do it all the time, but you can't cheat the 401k.
Got a point there.
Because the 401k, you know exactly what's in there in that exact moment. Make niggas be so
So
salty.
half of that in
and
the clean
stock
break.
market was very good at that time.
See?
too.
Half of that in the clean break. I mean, I guess
6%.
you got to take an L somewhere, fam. Nobody leaves a divorce scot free.
I would rather take the L in the 401k
Right, that's what I'm saying.
because
Oh, he was pissed.
he's pissed because he's probably planning on retire off of that. Now he got to work a couple of more years now, well, more than a couple. But I would rather take the L in the 401k because I couldn't touch the money anyway. You out of my life.
I feel like divorce is like Latin for half.
You're a terrible human being.
Say el divorce. Half. Like God.
And if it's kids, you should just want her to have it. Like,
No,
because
you should want your
the
kid.
kids are in the house.
I mean, mine is open. My child
Hey.
support is open, but I'm not gone for it.
First of all, as a kid, you got to know your role in this situation. Now, you must remain neutral.
Nah.
You pick a side. I don't
You
know.
already know half
this
the
is
time.
war.
Half the
But
time
you
they
gotta
rolling with
understand
mom.
that you gotta
War.
understand like
They
how
rolling
the
with
story is
mama.
being told.
Hey, you pick your mama's
It
side.
depends. It depends
you
unless
chose
mama
up.
just out here bogus.
You the ops.
bogus.
It also depends on the state you live in too.
Yeah.
Choose your mama's side. You are now the ops.
Sometimes it's not the kid's fault. Sometimes the court picks the mama side on purpose.
Yeah, but that's court. This is family here.
I mean, I'm saying
You chose your mama.
And
you
then-
are now the ops.
But then you have to
No.
understand also, like, what was the roles of the relationship? Were we just fucking around and she happened to get pregnant? Were you know, the mistress and
I
you
don't
knew
give
your
a fuck.
place?
If I'm a
Were
good
you the
dad
wife?
and you choose your mama, you are the ops. End of story.
But the thing is, it also depends on what they witnessed.
Right. That's also
So
makes a
that's the-
difference.
So that's the other part.
You
of
ever
it. So
seen
if
me
they
beat your
witnessed-
mama? You ever seen me beat you?
What did your mama
Or
say
yell,
though? Because
or
moms
it don't
can
have to
make the story.
necessarily be a beating. It can be a verbal.
It could be the verbal. It
argument.
can be who
and
does
kids
what.
look at that and they do not like their mamas getting yelled at.
Like,
I be the
because
one to
at
tell
home,
you.
the girls
Tell
look at me as
your
the fun
mama.
dad.
Stop making dumbass choices in life and won't nobody yell.
No, that's not true.
Wow.
That's not true. Because
is
my kids,
absolutely
they make me yell at them daily.
I was talking about the mama.
Oh, okay.
Like if your mama out here just doing shit that calls for me to yell, then of course I'm going to
What
yell.
would cause you to
I
yell
was
at?
just gonna ask that.
What would cause you to yell?
Because she ain't your child to be yelling at.
Right.
You can talk, right?
I don't know if you taking care of her. That
What?
kind of
You
puts
can
her as a
talk.
dependent,
Wait
right?
a minute. Taking care of.
Taking care of her.
Like, doesn't that kind of make her dependent?
Oh,
Well,
Lord Jesus.
I don't.
I'm just asking the question.
No.
I don't know what exactly
is the answer.
Right. I'm like, how did we get here?
I would,
Like that whole middle eyebrow right
Yeah,
here,
I don't-
just
and
like,
I don't need
I'm
that.
like,
That's
wait a
gonna
minute.
leave. I
yeah,
need
don't make
wrinkles.
beautiful have frown lines. Ain't that what they call them?
all she gonna do is change the definition of beauty. So what's the problem? The hell?
Yeah, then everybody was like, frown lines is in.
Facts.
I saw it on the DefFresh. They in.
Oh, my God.
But I mean, I'm not a type of nigga that raises his voice anyway. So for you to trigger me to make me start yelling, you really had to fuck up.
Okay, so that's why is your trigger someone else's problem?
Ooh.
You said what?
Why
You
is
said
your
what?
trigger someone else's problem? Because
Whose problem is it?
You said the
you
mom.
said you just
If
said
she's
that.
triggering me,
But you need to be able to control yourself to not allow that to
Especially
trigger you.
in front of the children.
Put them hoes in check. Is what she's saying. Check your feelings, fam.
oh, I thought you meant check my bitch.
Pick up your feelings, as in
Pick
Jasmine
up
would
your
say.
feelings. We were just talking about
If
that.
you do something and I don't like it, I'm going to express to you that I did not like it.
And there's
Express
a correct
yourself.
way to express it, though. You don't have to get loud. You don't have to
Do
get
it.
ignorant or anything. You just, you have that
Okay,
conversation.
well,
discuss it.
you're right. We should have a conversation. Now, if this conversation starts to get a little out of hand,
It shouldn't
now
get
you,
out of hand.
well, women shouldn't get out of hand, but most
But
of
don't
them
see,
do.
wait a minute,
Lord,
sir.
see,
You
You
young,
don't-
bruh.
see,
don't-
women
don't put
shouldn't.
the-
Everybody together.
Right.
All of them.
The
Yeah.
collective.
A collective?
Men and women. No one should be getting beside themselves like that.
Right, we shouldn't. So if you see that I'm not getting beside myself, why you getting beside yourself?
All right, so not to change the subject too much, but I love both y'all nails today.
Oh,
The shit's
thanks.
on point.
Thank you.
thank
I'm
you.
just saying. Got to read the room sometimes, bro.
I know that's why because I had
You like the deflect? Look,
I had
repeat
one
that?
for the nails, but I see where you was going. So
Yeah, you
I
was-
just I reeled it in. You don't want to. I can't say that.
Because they
I'ma say it
tacky,
later,
you know. So both of y'all are moms, right? What's some of the most difficult things y'all have done since parenting? Because you're a new mom and you're a nigga get out my
Seasoned.
house.
I'm seasoned.
You definitely see it.
Season.
What's some of the conflicts that you came across that you be like, you know what? If I had a do-over, I would change that.
Nothing right now. Like you said, I'm just
Scaring kids with
5
vacuum
and 2.
cleaners.
So,
Scaring kids
well,
with vacuum
about to
cleaners.
be in June. So, they little.
You scared
Yes,
kids with
yeah.
a
They
vacuum
just.
cleaner?
Yeah, she's scared.
Oh, yeah. Kai.
She scared Kai with a vacuum cleaner.
Because she stays. Kai is my.
Hip.
Yeah, my 11-year-old is like that.
So, if I reach for the vacuum, she's still on my leg until I turn that mug on. then she out of there. Then I can
But
get what I need to do
Kai
done.
only knows you though, right? She don't really like go to daycare or nothing like that.
No, neither
See,
one
that's
of
right.
them did.
That's what I'm saying.
Leah
But she don't
didn't
know no
either.
better. That's the issue I had with Tiana. Tiana didn't go to daycare or school, so she was always home with us. Now she lazy as fuck.
But you allowed that to happen.
No, unfortunately, it wasn't me. It was the grandparents because both sets were always home. So
You mean lazy and don't want to pick up her toys?
Don't want to pick up her toys.
'Cause
Don't want to go to
that's-
bed. Don't want to get
yeah.
up in the morning. Dog, she wake up like she needs coffee every day to get her day started. Like, I can't do this.
She's just not a morning person.
Can't do this.
She's not a morning person.
She a morning person now because she want to go to school. She want to go hang out with the little Hispanic kids.
School is overrated.
Not for her. This is her first time finally being in the classroom. But school has sucked for her. She went to kinder care for like a month. White bitches pissed her off. I don't want to go back. Supposed to start at school when she was 4. They was like, because your birthday in November, you got to wait a year.
Yeah, that happened to me.
So it was like, she was pissed. Like,
Yeah.
I'm done with this shit.
Yeah,
Don't even wanna
COVID
try.
ruined it for my baby.
School.
And then COVID hit. So when she
Yeah,
finally could get
COVID
in school,
ruined
they
it
was
for my
like,
baby.
we're closing schools.
In person.
Now you got to go virtual.
I wish I could have did virtual school.
No, I don't. Because after sitting there watching my kids, bruh, fuck virtual school.
Well,
But it depends on the school system, though, too. Because, like, my kids are in Elmbrook, Brookfield. They just gave them their stuff. They did it, and they was done for the day.
And see, my kids, because they go to Spanish immersion, and, you know, English is a second language, they have to be in class. They got breakout groups and works and seesaw and all this shit. They go to school like it's fucking school every day.
Well,
And my kids check out.
I feel like
Tiana
people.
does.
I feel like people learn different.
Yeah.
True.
So
true.
the way I'm like myself, learning on the internet would have been cool.
See, for me,
Like sitting at home and not having
And not
to
being
be,
around
Yeah.
your friends
because
and stuff.
because they were my distraction. They were why I was fucking off in school.
see,
If
my
I
kids,
sat at home and it was just me, I got no choice but to do this shit.
see, and
But
my
they was still
kids
clowning on
need
virtual.
friends. Like my kids need friends. They need social interaction. Lily needs to be the class clown. She does.
See, that's what we
And
don't
like,
have.
and then like my last year of high school was all computer. I just had to go to a fucking campus to do that shit. But I was like, damn, why the fuck I couldn't do this for 4 years? I had to be bad to get this kind of privilege. That's a bitch.
And it was a privilege instead of a punishment.
Duh, my last year. of
Yes,
school,
it was.
To
I
you.
didn't stay in
Alternative
school.
high school is
Yeah, mine
fucking
was
lit.
easy.
Nah, I couldn't do it, bruh.
You know how many? First of all, 8 hours of school, that's bullshit to me. I got all this shit done 3 hours a day.
See, me, I needed that because
All I need.
I had to socialize.
Nah.
I had to be the life of the party.
Nah. At that point in time, I was
And
over
I had to
that
be the
shit.
smartest in the building.
Being the life of the motherfucking party I was almost in high school 6 years. Now I'm done.
Oh.
I'm
Oh,
done.
my.
When the guidance counselor sits you down in the motherfucking office, was like, hey, if this nigga stay here in this building, South Division, oh, he graduating in 6.
Oh, no.
Mom's was like,
Me,
nope.
I could have been done in 3.
We can get
Me
you the
too.
fuck out of here.
And that's the only reason why I was a class clown, because I was bored. And that's the issue Lily has. She's bored. Like, these niggas are behind me. I don't know what to do. I'm going to play the PlayStation until it's time for Seesaw.
That's because school sucks.
But see, that's when the I'm gonna go this route with it. The
Don't-
teachers
don't
should
be
be
the
able to
big
go
person.
ahead. No, I'm saying that they need to have. If the teachers pick up on the fact that these kids are advanced, then they need to be giving them some stuff to do to help out with that. Because that's what happened with my oldest and my middle one. That's how they end up becoming advanced in school, because the
Right.
teacher picked up the fact that they were smart. So they're like, okay, let's have you do this extra stuff or whatever. But now it's kind of going backwards with my middle one, because she's like, I'm like, Mom, they give me too much work because they know I'm smart. And so I gotta intervene and be like, okay, look, she don't need to teach the class, so
Right.
why y'all giving her so much
Right.
work to do?
Yep.
Because that's what's boiling down
That
to.
will
Because she
happen,
bored. Like,
Swear that'll
well,
happen.
we're giving her so much work because when she does the class work, she then becomes a distraction. Lily is definitely a distraction. She'll sit there and talk to Alexa all day.
You know what?
She will. Alexa, what is this? Why does this do this? Alexa, play Roar.
And that's what my youngest one does that with Google. She's like, hey, Google.
I got suspended a lot when I was
Like,
in school.
Alexa, who's Jasmine Sullivan?
And are we talking like
What about
middle
you?
school or high school? Like elementary school?
Like between like 8th grade and high school, I spent a lot of time at home.
What about you, Casey? You seem like you were a social butterfly.
I was.
Everybody knows
I
you.
definitely was. Nothing has changed that way.
Were you tomboyish?
People person. Middle school, yes. High school is when I found out I was
a girl.
Because I wasn't having all that shit in middle school. Boys want to touch my hair, had hair down my back. Stop! Like I wasn't on none of that.
How often was niggas meeting you at your locker in high school?
I had a boyfriend, so it was.
You had a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Just one?
Just
at a time.
How long were they your boyfriend?
How long do relationships last?
How long they last?
So,
because them shits lasted 6 weeks.
Freshman and sophomore year,
same
I had
dude?
the same dude.
Oh, look at you.
And then I
They
broke
got
up with
barely made it
him,
out of,
and then
first
met
semester.
someone else, and then
You broke up with him?
You broke up with him? Why you break up with him?
What he do?
I don't remember.
He wasn't.
We were kids.
He
I
wasn't
don't
trying to
remember.
love you, right?
I think I found somebody else or something.
Damn.
He didn't go to my school no more.
So-
Well, the other one didn't either, so that was kind of irrelevant.
So he transferred on you and you was like, I'm
No,
done
he
with
was
this?
done. He was done.
He was
Oh,
done
I was
with
a
school.
freshman. He was a senior.
You was dating, see? Why you-
So he was done.
Oh, you was
he was
dating
done
up.
with school.
That's why you like older men.
Yeah, I always have. I'll date my age, but
That's not what you want.
not really.
You date up too?
Right now I'm actually dating somebody that's younger than me.
Oh, trying to get y'all's groove on.
It's only a few years. It's nothing.
Gotta
we
get
still
your
in the same-
groove.
We still in the same decade.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
Gotta
Go
get your
ahead.
groove on.
Go
That's
ahead,
nothing.
Stella.
That's nothing.
Gotta get your groove
Now, if
on.
it was like
that-
10 or
it
so
is-
years.
Oh, you fucking suck.
Because we never needed it.
That's I don't
Until
care.
right now.
I made the clip. It's going on the board next
Do
week.
we got the bomb at least?
I don't know what the fuck.
But I mean, but think about it though too, because I do look younger.
That's a gem.
So
Yes, you do.
therefore,
You do look
I don't
younger.
look my age. So
You
that's
don't.
what those
You don't.
people.
He didn't believe when I told him it was your birthday.
I
that one
definitely
day.
did.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't look your age either.
A lot of people say it, but
You don't even look like you got kids.
they still say that.
Tom, you're the only one in the room looked at
You
that.
got kids? I'd be like, yeah. But
Actually,
I just
I
had
don't.
them.
If
Like
you
I
to
had
be
my
funny,
first
I
child
actually
when I was
look older
31.
some
Like,
days.
geez.
This is stressful being a CEO, bruh.
Hey, man, you've been doing it for 10 years, though, bro. You should be,
Sweater guy.
you should be used to it.
Yes, I've been dealing with Casey for 10 plus years.
Yeah, when I...
Don't say dealing with is if it's been a bad thing though. You saying
You've had your days.
we all do.
You more than others.
I won't say that.
Fuck y'all.
I won't say that much.
Like period.
But
But we love
Because
you.
didn't
we have-
nobody ask y'all to remain my friend all
We
this time?
have memories.
Y'all
with you
could have
that
left
we
me
will
alone a long time ago.
We did.
You know what?
And you still
Who
came
did?
back.
Like,
You came back.
where did you go?
We were all still partying, so it didn't make no sense.
Yeah, it's like as many times as like you just like we be sitting in the car like, you know, tonight's the last night. I'm fucking with any of these niggas. I don't want to see none of you motherfuckers
And
ever
then it'd be a
again.
barbecue the next weekend.
Then, right, next weekend, hey fam, we finna go here, here, here.
All right, cool.
All right, bro, I'll be there. It's like, damn, I just said I don't want to hang out with you niggas no more. All y'all do is fight and drink Hennessy. And guess what we doing next weekend? We gonna fight and drink Hennessy.
And I was not a part of that. Y'all only would get it if y'all piss me off while I'm drunk. Then I gotta cuss you out. But I'ma hug you at the end.
Yes, you're very loving.
You're very
Yes.
loving when you're under the
And
influence.
that's it.
And I think
So
that's why
what's
we
wrong
keep.
with that?
I think that's why we keep you around.
You like a Sour Patch Kid.
Like,
I'm similar though too.
but we
I'm
love
very,
you,
I'm
though,
already
Casey.
very loving though.
I've
anyway, so.
never seen
You
you
drink?
under influence.
I would have never thought that.
You know, I find out something new
Like
about her
hard
every time.
liquor?
I swear to God, she like y'all really.
kill me.
No, like
if
hard,
y'all
like
think I'm just
like
okay,
vodka,
first of all, I
like
don't
wine.
know what
Yes, wine. Yes, I'd have give you like a wine.
I
person.
definitely would give you a wine,
like hard liquor. No, like you
You
want
know
some
what? If
whiskey?
I
You want a
drink
shot?
like a nice Stella
brown
Rosa.
apple?
I don't know what the fuck, bro. be
Look,
bringing
I'm like
us.
some Douce. Like I drink like Terramana tequila. You know, I'll do like Tito's.
see?
You wanted
Prairie Farm.
you one of them people.
Yeah.
Hey, her and Tori be best friends because that's all that nigga ever want to drink.
Yeah,
I'm just so glad he stopped drinking Absolute. Because that nigga was feeding me
Hard
Absolute
times.
in Ricky's one night,
was
and
hard
I
times.
swear,
Absolute, that's a headache.
I
I
spent
gotta do
all
can't
my
do,
money
like,
that night.
Braille and stuff
Not
like that.
no
That's a
more.
headache.
Not anymore. That's a
can't do that.
48-hour recovery time.
What?
Yeah, that's like almost close.
Absolute.
Absolute.
Yeah, absolutely
Yeah, I
not.
can't do
We'll
that.
never drink that shit again.
That's like
Absolutely,
Everclear.
definitely give you that weird ass headache.
I was
bro.
in Total Wine one day and I was like, hey, this shit right here, this whole shelf, y'all need to stop selling this. He was like, why? I was like, this shit's bad.
Taco shelf.
Man, they damn near might as well be the taco shell. Absolute is terrible.
Yeah.
And Tori swore by that shit. Like,
Because Tori's Tori, fam. Shout out to the other persons of Real Bar Talk. My alcoholic best friend
so Tom,
No, I want to know
and
what
my
y'all.
favorite banker.
what you want to know what we thought of you?
I've always looked at you as
I really want to know what y'all think about me.
a very posh woman.
kept. Look,
Yeah,
a kept
very
woman.
kept. Yeah,
Posh,
I
dog?
wish.
Oh, you said posh.
you know I gotta change up my vocabulary. They keep calling you to come back to the streets.
You just gonna have your ringtone on?
Let her be, fam. She the guest.
My fault. I'll go ahead. Look,
I was just saying, bro.
I didn't
Like,
realize that it was on. I didn't.
oh, you didn't realize after the first time it went toot 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 toot.
Hey, you know what? Why are you hating?
I'm not hating. I just want you to respect my platform, fam.
You know what?
Jesus.
You want to put some respect? Speaking of that, it is the anniversary of putting some respect on your name.
Oh,
It is the anniversary.
It is.
Of that.
Right.
It
So
is.
I will go ahead and put some respect.
That's
on
all I ask. You know, everybody.
Now the
sounds-
next time she come here, fuck you and your feelings, but
yeah, you can be as
But
mean as
today-
you want next time.
today. So what we talking about today, Juan?
I don't know, bro. We just.
No, we gotta talk about something here.
Well, Tom, what would you like to talk about? You the topic, man. I'm the nigga that just show up.
See,
I've been
not
showing
how-
up for 10 years. That's
not
what I've
how
done.
This works.
You just want to change it? What? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
You have came up with topics sometimes, bro. You have came up with a lot of topics.
I didn't have any topics today. But
Some very
I mean, we'll
respectful-
say rest in peace to Black Rob. And Diddy should do something, but we know he
He
won't.
is.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, he's paying for the funeral.
That's fire. You should have
Yeah.
been doing more than that, but
Yeah.
You know what? Now that
I
we
mean,
hear-
I ain't gonna say it was his responsibility to
but
do it, but
was
looked
it
out.
though? Like, I honestly feel like as record label owners, as people who take artistries and artists' careers and mold them, you gotta take care of their longevity too, bruh. Like, just because Black Rob ain't making no more music for you, that doesn't mean you leave niggas out on the street. Like,
True.
we were talking, I don't know whose show we were talking about this on, but like, I feel like, I think it was on Real Bar Talk where like the record label should actually have some kind of funds built into their contracts. Like, was it H. Kane that said that? Shout out to H. Kane. Make sure you go get the Baptism. Fire ass album. Whereas in like, you want us to get away from these pebble contracts.
True.
Okay. So how do you make the new contracts look? And one of the things should be savings and investments.
Well, contingency plan.
Contingency
basically.
plans. You know, even if you like, okay, you sign this contract, 3-album deal, your first album, you only get 20% of your actual money. The other 80% goes into a trust fund or a savings. Because your contract is a 3-album deal, on the average, you're probably going to drop an album, a good album, every year and a half?
It depends on you.
Yeah, it depends on you. Well, it depends on how the music business is at the time. But let's just be really realistic. During Black Rob time, you probably dropped an album every 2 years.
Yes.
Okay? So you're looking at about a 5-6 year contract.
Right.
So you throw 80% of your first album sales into a CD that matures after 5 years. So by the time your contract is done, you get this big balloon payment. Okay? When it's time to renew after your third album, because if you flop, we definitely ain't fucking with you, but at least you got money to go independent by yourself. If you did good, we going to renew you, but now we take that 80% from the first one and let's slap it in the 401k.
Where do I have room to rob you?
That's second and third album.
Because this sounds like I don't have no wiggle room to rob you, my guy.
You got to remember.
'Cause that's what record.
No, but
I ain't
you
trying-
have-
but that's what the record
but you know,
business is
record-
based on. Somebody,
Yeah,
gotta,
yes
I got to
and
get
no.
mine.
But
But
that's
you
where they
also
get it
have
on the
that
back end
financial
because we
education.
front. You got to remember, we front everything. So the profit that you making, that's after we've already got our cut out of you.
Oh, so we got.
So
us
we
on
still
top.
robbed you
Okay.
as record labels,
Just making sure
but
that-
now we helping what we gave to you. We helping you say, if we take record sales and you put that in the CD, now go tour your life away because that's how you really make your money.
Yeah.
That's the way. That's how we know you got dedication to this music business and you're not trying to be a ringtone rapper. That's still a thing.
Nah.
Nah.
One hot single and then it's you done.
You know what, fam?
Well, that's what TikTok is now, right?
Well, TikTok, basically, if you
Yeah.
think about it, so they just evolved ringtone rappers.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of niggas, I'm like, I ain't never heard of you, but I watch TikTok
TikTok go
religiously,
hard.
so now I'm picking up
And
on all
it's a
these new
TikTok
songs.
song.
Yeah, because this is one nigga who I follow on TikTok. I can't remember his name. He been making his own music now. Like it's his little brother comes into the studio, and this is actually his music. Shit's fire. But as an album, probably wouldn't buy it.
I pay for album.
I didn't know Bust It was a real song. I thought it was just a challenge, a TikTok challenge.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was a whole song.
Oh, yeah, that's the chick who was supposed to replace Meg Thee Stallion.
She was supposed to replace her.
Nobody's replacing
Replace
Meg.
her for what?
Well, that's opening
The
act.
dude that signed Meg originally, he wouldn't have signed her too.
Oh, okay.
So that's where the joke came in of her being Meg's replacement.
Meg's not going nowhere. She's too down to earth of an artist.
Just wish Meg would make better music, but you know.
Just like you wish Nas would pick better beats. We got it right.
I do.
And we got last album. We got it. We got better beats.
Took that nigga 20 years, but he figured it out.
So maybe Meg will make better music. Like it just got.
I just want like a lot of people say like, why you hate female? I don't hate female rap. I love Meg. I just want from track 1 to track whatever for this shit to all make sense and be good.
There's not too many female hip hop artists' album who do that though.
Or even
I
male.
I feel like by the
anybody.
I feel
now
like
is hit or miss.
It's all rappers
sometimes.
like that. Like
Because nobody
Not
makes
just
complete
female.
projects anymore.
Right.
Like Chris Brown proved that nigga. He just make playlists.
cocaine is a hell of a drug.
He makes
Don't
playlist
talk
music.
about Chris.
Please.
But this is what he
Like,
does.
Show me the lie.
Don't talk about Chris.
Chris does coca. We know that.
Okay, but what does that have to do with his artistry?
Because
I mean, there's
people
several
under
people that
people
make-
under the influence make fabulous music.
Yes, they do.
So Chris
You-
makes dope
like,
ass music. He just don't know when to stop.
Right. Like I love Chris Brown. He make
5
good
years
music, but like he get to tooting lines. He
just keep
he
going.
He don't know when to
He don't
quit.
stop.
He
Like
Like the student, the regular probably like, all right, bro. Fifth
well,
album, 17 songs.
got 30
Cool, that's
songs
cool.
on
Just give me 17 songs. Chris turned that
You
shit
need
in.
to
It's
get
40.
32.
It's
Yeah.
45.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
said-
Then he come back with the deluxe. Like, oh no, I got
I
62
wasn't
for you.
done yet. I found this in my
Wait a minute.
basement.
I
That's
wasn't
right.
done. Y'all forgot this part. now
But
it's
it
100
be
songs.
fire though. It don't.
I don't.
And we not mad at that. That's why we
Did
love
you listen
him.
to the Indigo album?
I did.
It's
How long did-
75
how long did
songs
it
on
take
that
you?
album.
I was gonna say it
All
take a
75
minute.
was good.
You,
I mean, you know,
Look.
Nah.
it carried me through.
Chris Brown.
No.
Chris
probably
Brown
get
could
lost.
have
You
gotten
put it-
out of
put it
3
on while you
contracts
cleaning
with that
up.
Indigo album.
You said what?
Chris Brown could have got out of 3 contracts with that Indigo album.
Yes, he could have.
He could have, but
He could have got out of Tupac's contract with that
Big
goddamn
facts.
album.
Oh my god.
It's 7 albums. In
It's
this
7
one
albums
playlist.
in here.
So, yeah.
And it's crazy because if you go to Ingo and you find your vibe, you can pick about good 12 songs. Okay, this vibe. Okay, this is this vibe. This is this vibe. Okay, this is this vibe. You can literally make multiple Chris Brown albums.
Bro, he has mastered the streaming game.
He broke it.
He's mastered it. I don't know why other
You
niggas
can't go
don't follow
nowhere
this
without hearing the Chris
blueprint.
Brown song now at this point.
He on like
Off
everybody.
the same album.
Yeah.
And his feature game is out this world. Him and Drake, they won't sit the fuck down.
I might have to start doing cocaine.
No one. It's a hell of a drug.
Jesus.
It might open my creativity.
It might
Please
also
don't.
open up a lot of other things.
That's what they say about mushrooms too.
Now, mushrooms will take you to a whole nother place.
You know it.
I've done it before.
You
Where
know,
did it take you?
I was seeing colors and sound
Like-
and horses and
different
ponies.
colors?
Yeah.
you saw
Like-
sounds?
I saw sound. Where you think I got that phrase from?
You saw the sound.
When you see a sound being
Okay, so
made,
you know how, like,
find the
no, in
motherfucker.
comic books when
What's
it's
your
like,
favorite
bam,
song
kapow.
of all time? What's the song you hear you can just, it will never stay off repeat for at least 3 hours?
You know what? Right now, I like the leave the door open.
That's my shit. Okay?
So,
Imagine that song on mushrooms, right? So first of all, the world is fuzzy. Now you in a smoky bar in the South with a
This
whole
is where
band.
you did shrooms at.
No, this is the vibe I got while I was on the shrooms. When I did shrooms,
like,
I was
that wasn't
sitting
a
in my
good
room.
idea.
When I did shrooms, I was sitting in my room.
But you
But
thought-
when I'm on the shrooms, I was in Idlewild.
But you, oh, okay.
You know what?
Okay, and the band was playing, and Anderson Paak is on stage getting his whole shit off while Bruno was on the mic crooning like a motherfucker. And then all of a sudden, The guitars get to playing, the keyboards, all of a sudden you see the melodies coming out of it like you in a fucking Andre 3000 video.
I've grown to love that song via TikTok.
I love that song, period.
Because all the chicks be doing it on TikTok and it be dope.
It's a vibe, dog. I'm excited for this album. You already know I've been an Anderson .Paak fan anyway, though.
You are an Anderson .Paak fan.
I have been.
Other than shrooms, what else have you tried, Tom?
Since you now opened the door.
Since it's 10 years, I've been given acid before without me realizing it was acid.
Shit.
And it caused me to dance to One More Time by Daft Punk for 11 minutes straight. I told this story on a previous episode. Go back and check out that episode.
Wow, acid. What form of drug is that?
It's LSD.
Oh.
And when they gave it to me in the form of a Listerine strip.
Oh.
So it was dripped.
She snuck you.
Yeah. So
it was a woman?
It was a girl I was dating.
She was trying to... Oh, you guys were dating? Was she trying to rape you?
No. She could have got it for free. She didn't have to rape me. But we were partying.
Sex on acid gotta be amazing.
Bro, I can't remember if we did it or not. That was gone.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure you don't remember it.
I don't remember it at all.
Mad at her? You were mad?
No. How can I be mad?
Because she snuck it. She didn't even say, hey, this is acid. Want some?
So what happened was, this is how it happened.
Give me a choice.
This is how it happened.
Nah, you don't. Nah.
So this is how it happened.
As a woman, don't give niggas choices. Yeah. But we as men have to give y'all all the choices.
All the choices. So we'll come back.
We'll come back to that.
Yeah, we need to come back to that. We need to revisit that.
So what it was
like
we were at a rave because I was in Detroit because that's where she was from at the time. So we went to this one warehouse rave. Now we're all dancing, partying, everybody around each other. It was all the races mixed together. It was a nice little melting pot that day. So friends took out a Listerine. Looked like one of the little green Listerine strip where you just pull it out. So it looked like one of those, right?
Right.
So she put one in her mouth and she gave one to me. When she first took it out, I'm thinking like, okay, we've been in here for a while. Maybe my breath stank.
You felt offended.
Not gonna complain. My baby put a Listerine strip in my mouth. My breath stank. We have been drinking. I get it.
Was it minty?
No.
See,
you ever had Listerine? You ever had the original Listerine? The brownish yellow one.
Oh, that one.
That's just spicy.
The blue.
That's how it hit my tongue.
Yeah.
Because I had a little kick to it. So I'm cool and I'm chilling, and of course we still dancing. All of a sudden that shit.
Oh, so he was like Terry Crews in there with the whistles and everything.
Right. Feel like you ever felt your face like melt? Like you just get that.
I don't want to feel my damn face melt.
Right.
Yo.
Like your whole body just falls off.
Yeah, it's like
I am.
Just come off the bone.
You just it's like how the meat falls off the bone when it's cooked properly.
You felt tender, bro?
I felt.
He was
First of all,
tenderized. He was
I'm gonna use that verbiage.
That nigga said I was tender.
But all my senses were tingling, so I felt everything. It was a nice experience that I will never do again.
I'm
definitely never doing it by myself.
I am so scared of drugs.
Like anything other than weed, I don't want it.
And my coworkers were offering me shit.
And I wasn't mad
the time
because I'm very experimental with a lot of stuff.
But drugs, though, what if you had got hooked?
We wouldn't
like you itching and you don't know what you need.
You would have been in the pigeon coop.
I would have been in the
I need some more. I need some more of those strips.
I've never been hooked.
Give me the strips, babe.
That's why I'm scared.
Strip for the strip.
That's why I'm scared to try cocaine.
Ooh. Praise white Jesus. I don't
because I feel like that one bump.
Stop.
I'ma like it, and if I like it, I'm gonna want to do it again. And then once you do it again, you keep doing it. Now you have a problem.
No. Here's the difference with liking it and getting hooked. You can like it, but do you have access to it? Because I've never had access to LSD ever again since then. So it's not whether or not I liked it or I'll do it again. It's never been presented me again.
You'll find the access.
Yeah, I work in Brookfield.
No. See, and I wouldn't. I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go find it. I wouldn't go look for it either. I wouldn't go look for if we was out partying and I did a line one time just to do a line and I liked it, I'm not gonna go look for it again because I don't need it.
I don't know, bro. When you like it's like food. Like when somebody puts you on something, you be like, hey, that shit was bomb. I gotta get it again.
Nah, see, I'm not like that because the only things like soda, I'm addicted to Mountain Dew because I can fucking get it anywhere. It's actually cheaper to get a goddamn soda this day and age than to get water.
That's true.
Well, that's a whole nother story.
But that's on purpose, though.
My nigga was just complaining about paying $3 for a bottle of water. I was like, man, what the fuck?
Right. But that's different. It's on purpose.
Just buy it from the cake. Buy right by the case. Like
That must have came out like an angel's asshole. That shit cost you $3.
God
that's
damn.
actually how much these are. But I get them by the case at Amazon,
And you
so
see,
it's not that much.
and you see how beautiful
They
it
used to
keeps her.
complain inside the bars
Skin
when
just
we
be
would sell
glowing.
Voss water, the glass, the Voss water
Because
for
the
$5.
Voss water look fancy than a
I ain't
bitch.
paying $5 for no fucking water, but then they'll come back and get it.
Yeah.
Because the Voss water looks fancy than a bitch. You are
Yeah.
paying for the fanciness. Give me a bottle of distilled Ice Mountain. That should be $125 at the most.
Nope, 99 cents that first time.
They in the
Wow,
bar, so it's got to
Ice
be. They got to jack up the price.
Yeah, then it's $3.
Yeah, see,
That should be crazy. You ever be in a liquor store and you see like that bottle costs $30? Now when I go to the club tonight, that shit finna be $3.50.
Yeah.
and niggas will pay it.
And you motherfuckers be
and
paying.
niggas
I
will
heard
pay
on the
for it.
radio, and I don't even listen to the radio, but an advertisement for a liquor store. I ain't gonna say it because I ain't getting paid, but 2/5 of Hennessy for $75. I'm like, but if you go buy 2 bottles in a club, you looking at like $500.
Because niggas will buy it.
That's crazy. Why
Buying
would you-
liquor
why would
in
you
the
wanna
club
do
is
that?
the worst waste of money.
Unless you're, us women, we don't have that issue though.
Which is why I
Right.
hate, and that's why liquor is so expensive, because they be giving away for free up until midnight anyway. As long as you got a vagina or you look like you got a vagina.
Damn.
The world we live in.
Shout out to all the cross dressing and the trans.
They don't like to be called trannies, bruh.
I didn't call
You
them
didn't say
trans.
that.
I said
Okay.
trans. You just called them trans.
No, I just wanted to make sure. I found that out the other day.
I would have called them nigga bitches, but I didn't. Did I?
Oh no!
I'm sorry.
Do you?
Jesus.
You just
No.
gotta go to the most
Jeez
extreme.
I'm sorry.
But since I just want to
I
bring
don't
that
have
up,
no beef with the trans community.
learn something new today. That's all I'm saying. I'm just putting out some knowledge that I just learned. They don't like to be called trannies. You got to call them trans. They prefer that.
I mean, we don't like to be called niggas, but people still keep calling us niggas.
Yeah, the derogatory way.
Yeah, man.
Or unless we
It's
friends.
what you answer to.
You go tell the trans that is what you answer to. Nah.
Actually, it is what they answer
Right.
to. With them, that is the case. That's why we
right.
so confused.
Don't call us trannies. Well, motherfucker, don't look this way if you hear the word tranny. Now what? How you like
They
that
gonna
one?
correct you, just like we gonna correct people when they put the ER real hard at the end.
I don't even put it. I just say it. Hard ER. Just let you know
Super hard.
you are
I'll
acting
be-
like a
like, I'll be
nigger.
acting-
They'll let you know though, because now they're them and us and we. And
Yeah,
They
but
could,
like
it's
all
too,
of that.
what's your real name? Are you
know.
Brandon or you Brenda today? Let me know.
So they'll let you know.
Because
They
them,
don't
he,
even-
she, and we.
They don't even do that no more, but they just go to a whole new name. Like if they were Brandon at one point, now they're Claudine.
That's an old ass name. If I come across anybody my age named Claudine, fam, who's your mama? Who's your grandma? How old are you for real?
Claudine.
That's an old ass name. Like niggas be named Earl. It's old. as-
Earl won't go away though.
They are named after their granddaddy. You
Earl
know
won't
that
go
all
away.
time.
Niggas is still
If you know somebody named Earl, he is named after his granddaddy.
niggas, they definitely have been passing that name.
Just sitting
down.
in class. Jermaine.
5-year-old Earl.
Michael. Earl.
And the crazy part is the little kids that be named Earl look old as hell. Like you just knew this nigga was going to be old.
That's that little Benjamin Button.
I
They
had a-
just age in reverse, or
No, they just aged. Period. I'm still surprised Shock D dead, man. Hurt my
why?
heart.
It's life. Shit
But-
happens.
Speaking of shit
so
happens,
sad.
we don't normally talk about stuff like this on this show, but
What happened?
a police officer actually got found guilty.
Praise white Jesus. Hallelujah. Drop a gem on that shit.
I'm just saying.
They gonna fuck him and then fuck him up.
The sad part is they were gonna fuck him up for being a cop regardless.
Yeah, but they also gonna fuck him.
And they're probably gonna put him. He's probably in.
He's already in
special-
solitary confinement,
Yeah,
but they
I was
said they're
gonna
doing that because they want him to actually be sentenced. Because we need them to be sentenced. Because if we don't, then we really don't get no true satisfaction.
say. And then also
We already
the
know he's
possibility
gonna get
of
killed like maybe months after he gets into jail.
A lot of people don't believe he's even going to do time. They think this is all just a
I think he has
ploy
to.
to shut people up.
No, he has to. And the reason why he has to is because this particular case went international. Like, I'm not saying that other ones didn't get some kind of international press. No, the whole fucking world didn't have shit to do. And they protested like a motherfucker about this situation. So I think he was going to get found guilty regardless of what the evidence showed, because people want blood. and he basically got sacrificed. Because even his defense team came with some dumb. Well, you know, he had a drug habit, so that's what really caused. Like, no, my guy, I've never seen a nigga die from weed.
That's a fact.
I've seen a nigga die over weed.
That's also a fact.
I've seen a nigga die from selling weed. But I've never seen a nigga die from weed.
The judicial system, in my opinion, is all fucked up.
It's always been fucked
it's just, like, it just be shit that, like, as a normal person, I'd be like, well, okay, so if it's me and you, and you drop something, and that motherfucker break, and it's 7 other motherfuckers besides me and you saw this, and everybody can say, you did it? What the fuck are we here for? But you did it. You broke it. Pay for it. It's like, it's a body cam. Like, the body cam is supposed to show what the fuck happened.
That's if they saw him.
I'm just like 70 motherfuckers like, I seen him. Like, you did this. And they was like, I don't really know, bro. We gotta take it to trial.
Word against his, right?
I was like, man, no, fuck that.
Why is our court system even like that? Like, if we got proof.
That's why you need to let me be a judge.
No one.
Show me video evidence. Oh, that's you? Yeah, you gotta go, fam. Bang.
Well, first of all, it's not even made for us. So let's go ahead and start from there and work our way back.
That's a true
Because we're not even considered people.
True.
We were
3/5 of a person.
And we only went from 2/5 to 3/5 because niggas needed more votes in the South.
Basically.
Real talk. Terrible human beings. So, hey, can we just like move all the black people to like the West Coast and just let us do our own shit?
All of them?
All of us.
Nah, I'm good.
Not all of them.
Because the ones who love white people,
no,
some that love white people, we put them in Nebraska. That's that
like
little,
your Sheriff Clarks.
Yeah. You put them in Nebraska because they still like the old way of life.
Somehow, I
and
feel
they might
like
have a white husband or wife, but we don't want to break up those families.
Then when I said gay people need their own state.
What, you said that?
Long time ago.
It's
gay people need their own
episode
state.
16.
Yeah, just you put them all in one spot. Everybody cool. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You got to worry about
what
nothing.
they worrying about now?
You know that don't got nothing to do with nothing, right?
It don't.
It really does. That's why I'm like, no.
But we can't.
But now black people having their own like half of the country.
He want black people.
I'm not saying
because we built the shit. This is ours anyway.
I'm just saying, look, bro, it's 50 states. Let's just cut that shit in
51
half, fourths, and divide it, and everybody gets that little piece.
All of
it's
them,
gonna be 51 states.
Everybody can't come.
Who can't come?
Well, we need a list then. Who's on your wait?
Who can't come?
Wait, what we talking?
Stacey Dash cannot come.
That's a fact. She's on the list. She can't get in.
Candace Owens cannot come.
See,
she can't get
here
in.
we
Why
go.
Candace
2
can't
off
come?
top.
I missed
She's a
something.
damn coon.
Did you not hear what she said that he was?
I didn't. I just said I missed something.
Go back and watch.
I ain't got time. Tell me.
Basically,
here.
she was just saying that he should not be found guilty.
Oh yeah, she got to go. And I hope you burn in hell.
She said that he shouldn't be found guilty.
No.
She always.
Hey, I'm finna
She grew up in a white neighborhood.
Well, I forgot who I was watching. I think it might have been Godfrey. Because Godfrey like kind of played it back and everything on Instagram, and he said he's like, we need to find the person that hurt her.
No,
because somebody hurt her.
She didn't grow up in the hood.
Feels like this.
Cause you
I didn't grow up in the hood either.
That's why I'm saying that
nigga,
should
though.
not matter.
You got nigga tendencies.
That's because
you drink brown.
I snuck.
See, you snuck back too, so you've experienced hood shit.
So you knew.
I used to be called that. Yes.
Oh, so you knew. I don't live in this motherfucker, but I come kick it with y'all for a couple hours.
It's cool. At least she understands.
Right.
She see the ignorancy. She knows what it feels
somebody
like to
snatched your necklace off, told you give it back because you wasn't from here.
No, I still got my necklace.
You know,
hey, what's the key mean?
It's the key to my heart. Has my initials on it. Aww. I made it for my ex-husband back when we were together.
Damn, took that shit back, didn't you?
He gave it back to me.
Damn.
Did you give him back the ring?
So.
No.
I didn't. I think.
I'm telling you guys,
honest with you, I think
wrong.
he stole it.
It's right.
As he should.
Because he wasn't supposed to. Because it was 3 carrots. And so, because I had a carrot. No, I'm lying. It was 1 carrot. And he's supposed to go back and give me the other 2 for the kids. Because I feel like it's a carrot per kid. That's just my thing, you know.
Okay, so since you put that disclaimer that the carrots were for the kids, then I would have let you keep it. Mm-hmm. But under normal circumstances,
nah.
You got.
What are y'all taking the ring back for?
Why do you want to?
What are you doing with it?
What are you doing?
It's still a beautiful piece of jewelry that belongs to me,
and I can repurpose it because that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna repurpose it.
But that's why I said because you had a purpose.
It's mine.
No, I'm cool with it if you repurpose it.
Ring.
Don't keep the ring.
It's my money, but I'm still finna have to sit here and negotiate me giving you half.
I'm not asking you for your band back.
Nah, you just.
I don't even keep up.
Give me the ring, and everything will be okay.
I would do tattoos.
See,
why you can't just give me the ring back, Casey? I feel like why you can't?
Because it's a nice piece of jewelry and it means something to me. Like I'm a sentimental person. I keep everything.
It meant something to me too. At one time I loved you, and now this love is no longer. So
okay, so mind your business. This isn't about what you feel about.
See, this is why Quavo went and took his fucking truck back. That's exactly why he took his truck back.
A truck is different.
That's different.
That's different because the truck is still in his name.
Exactly. And
so
they're not married.
If anything happened to that truck,
that's like
it
a boyfriend-girlfriend situation.
So I can understand
that.
I'm not even going to
I want my truck.
It was all stupid.
I want my truck. I want my ring. Just get my stuff.
Dub, rich
Pretty
love.
much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. At the end of the day.
That was Young Dub. But that's not what we hear about.
We not hear about young, stupid, rich love.
Are we young? No. Are we rich? Not at all. Are we stupid? Not at all.
Oh, well, I ain't gonna say that. You rich?
Yeah.
Rich in spirit or like you?
There you go.
That don't count. I can't take that to the bank and cash it.
Yes, you can.
I don't even know what the button give
bank.
You gonna be one of those people today?
Spiritual bank.
Speaking of, since we here, tell us about your lives that you do every day.
I don't do lives every day.
Yeah, because you got lazy.
I did not get lazy.
My bad. You got busy.
I did get busy.
Okay,
I've been doing my lives back in my group, my chronic pain group. So I just did it. Were you on there earlier?
I'm always on them. That's how I know about them.
Yeah, I was on there.
I don't stay that long, but I do pop in.
I made sure I did it before I came here.
So what's the purpose of these lives for the listeners?
the one on Thursdays is basically for us to get to know each other more in the group. So basically, it's like family. It's almost like Family Feud in essence, a little bit. You know, we're asking questions and getting to know each other.
But she can never see the comments,
which is crazy.
So it don't even be no point of me even talking.
That's why I stopped doing. That's why I stopped staying for the whole time because she don't even be seeing half.
Right, like I'll be like 7 comments in.
That's Facebook.
And then as soon as I stop watching the live, I start getting the response.
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram might work.
Move to Instagram. Move to Instagram. Only because the comments would definitely be all in your face.
Oh, I know they definitely would.
Do you have a TikTok?
I do have a TikTok.
Do you talk to Tick?
I don't TikTok.
What?
I don't even know how to work it.
I don't
watch the videos.
I did the only one I did was for my birthday because it was one of those ones, put your age up or whatever. And
point to different.
So I did that, but that was it.
TikTok is beautiful. Like
I'm gonna start getting into it.
It's an endless rabbit hole.
Stay out of it.
I can't. Especially because I feel like I found like BBW TikTok.
I feel like that's not built for me.
I found BBW TikTok.
That's why I'm like, it must be something about the women or something that has you fascinated. Because ain't no way TikTok is that damn interesting.
No, it's not. But
it's like a kiddie format.
Some of the I swear to God, big BBW TikTok is beautiful. That's all I watch.
This dude I was talking about, dog, funny as hell. He's the one that did the TikTok about going to his little brother's graduation. He started rapping.
Oh yeah,
and that's where I got that Bob Marley song from.
Yeah, so I found BBW TikTok and it's beautiful. It's just a bunch of thick, curvaceous, beautiful women.
And what does that do for you?
What does it do for me? Mm-hmm. It keeps me entertained.
Okay. Gets them going
for the most part, depending on where I'm at. Because if I'm at work, I just watch TikTok.
Because I can't find myself to just sit and watch a bunch of fine ass niggas all day.
It's like
that I have no access to. I'm just watching all these beautiful, gorgeous men. And I'm just, ooh, look at him. Oh, shit, damn. Like, I would be there all, and then what?
Right. I mean, but, so
you must be sliding into these people.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm not in his DMs, if I can't get
I don't slide.
Exclusive conversation.
I watch the video. Sometimes they dance, they twerk, show little eyes. And then, just because I'm an intuitive nigga, I open up the comments just to see what's here. And I just be like, niggas, never cease to amaze me. Like,
I'm glad we here.
They just jump out windows.
They're
Big
just
windows.
saying
18
how you feel.
18th floor.
They're saying how
Jumping.
you feel. They're just saying it.
But
They have the balls to say it.
It's not okay.
Yeah.
It's the audacity.
Yeah.
Audacity
Exactly.
is
It's not that they
audacity.
doing
Sometimes
it
it's a
because
lot of
sometimes you
audacity.
gotta speak. You know, you don't get your opportunities if you don't shoot your shot. Right? It's how niggas pull up.
Now
Is what bothers me.
You post a picture, and I think it's beautiful. I'll heart it. And if I'm in a comment mood, you know, I throw the little peace sign up with a heart, because I let you know that's my thing. That's my favorite emoji. I fuck with you. But then under me, it'll be a motherfucker like, it starts out slow. Damn, you fine. Okay, that's simple.
It builds up.
Yeah, it does.
Damn,
And
you
she's
pretty,
beautiful,
gorgeous.
then sexy, and then it's...
Let me drink your bath water. Like, what the fuck is you
No.
doing?
Today, no,
But that
bro.
actually
No.
does-
But that
I
is,
feel
but that's
like you
not
just
it,
read
dog.
one of my pictures.
Today.
You just did that.
Today.
Oh,
One-
Lord.
one
Let's
of our
not even go
Facebook
there
friends.
Well, have you
today.
ever seen
Not-
bath
let's
water
not
after,
even-
Nope.
after-
I
We
mean,
really talking about that?
We
Because
here
that
now.
nigga, you
We
talking
here
about
now.
jumping out the window.
So talking about so today, one of our Facebook
22nd
friends
floor.
Yikes.
posted a standard photo of her. She out kicking it, enjoying life. You know, tomboyish look. My nigga really just I don't even know this nigga.
I
Close your legs or else I will put my dick in you.
She posted her story, and at 4 a.m, this is what he on.
4 a.m.
4 a.m. to reply to her story.
This is not even one of her sexy photos. You know, I'm not saying that she
No.
got none. I know her personally, so I know this is just an everyday look for her. But this is what he jumped out the window. Now, me and bro, we have a sister. For those of you guys who've been rocking with TDR, y'all know Mimi So 100.
Come or walk here if you're nasty.
Boom, I'm glad you remember because I sure forgot it. She tends to get men who take the fact that she has OnlyFans as an opportunity to be reckless. We would not say some of the things that you niggas will say because
This is a family show.
they are disturbing.
This
sick,
is
sick,
a
sick
Christian-based podcast.
God, I wouldn't
We
even
doing
lie
this
like
for
that.
Jesus.
Jesus is ashamed of you.
I'm sorry.
God sat back and was like, I didn't make that one. Like,
I took a break that
that wasn't mine. Like, I let the angels try something out, and I'm sorry. But you niggas gotta chill, fam.
I really feel like God be taking breaks on the assembly line.
I swear to God.
That's
dog.
how we get some
But
fucked
there-
up people.
Third
But
shift
there's
people
some that he has not taken a break on. Ooh, okay.
And you be one of them?
just got a little
He took
more
his time when he
material.
made you. He was showing out that day. That nigga was like, look at this. Hey, yo, JC. You might want to come see what I done built, fam.
Jesus.
Oh, my.
You on
But
one
if
today,
that's
bro?
how you gonna come in somebody's DMs, just stay out.
So what's
or
some of the-
comments, just stay out.
So what's some of the wildest things that you ladies have heard in your DMs?
Just getting the dick pic right off the bat. Like, you're not
That's
even
it.
going to warm it up. Like,
That's
you
it.
can't even. like,
How you warm it up?
That talk to
hi,
me.
can I get a hi? Not
No,
like,
y'all
Can I,
not-
can I at least know you
Y'all-
first?
Y'all not responding off the high.
Okay,
But
but
the
it's
dick-
not
is the dick pic
accepting.
really-
I accept your friend request, and then it's a dick in the inbox.
It's a dick.
Is my
I don't
dick
even
in
have
the
to-
box?
The thing is, I don't even have to accept the friend request. I'll go into my, like, you see, like, your messages.
Oh,
or
the
whatever,
requests.
The request,
Yeah.
or whatever, and you're like, okay, let me go on my message request. Oh, God. What? No, that's not.
I wonder
He
what
thought
goes,
that's what you was on. He read
No,
it
no,
wrong.
no,
He read it wrong.
but that's
Completely.
That's why we're like. Now we said that men do things based on level of success. So you'll get men who will jump into inboxes and be like, "Hey, let me eat your pussy," and they continuously do this because at one point in time,
It worked.
somebody
thought it was
said
okay.
yes. So who was the person who said, "Hey, that's a nice dick. Come on over," to make a nigga just introduce themselves?
Somebody
with a dick pic?
said
said
Somebody
it.
said yeah.
To him.
And I want to know why.
Somebody said yeah, like you're right. Somebody says yes to this stupid shit, and it worked. So they like,
worked.
well,
It had to work.
But not here. 'cause
I
will
just
correct
I
you.
just I just send
You need
emoji
to warm
eyes.
up.
That don't work, Juan.
Yes, it does.
You actually get conversation
Hell
over
fucking
here?
yeah.
Not even mad at you, my nigga.
based off fucking emoji eyes. Like, I ain't finna go over the top. If you,
okay, so
it's emoji eyes. If you see these eyes and then you comment back,
now let me ask you a question.
And if you don't comment back, guess what? I'm gonna leave you the fuck alone.
Now let me ask you a question. With these emoji eyes, are there somebody who you already have an acquaintance with, or just like I added you as a friend and then you accepted it and then
and now I'm looking.
We've probably conversed on like a stat a couple times.
So that doesn't count though.
So like I've introduced myself.
You've already introduced yourself.
You know what type of bullshit I be on.
Right, so that's different. They read your page enough to realize.
Oh, he ain't on shit.
You ain't.
I'm harmless.
You ain't rapey, but you are a little asshole-ish. I can tolerate that.
Right.
So that's a different story. That's a different story. You put in prep
different.
work. She saw your resume.
A little bit of prep work. I'm just saying, like, don't sleep on the emoji eyes. They work.
Yes, but you did work before.
Not
All the emoji eyes doing is the opportunity.
I don't know. I ain't never tried it randomly. Maybe I should try. See what kind of
try
response.
What?
See what? Like randomly, you just pop up with the emoji eyes. Like, what are you looking at? What?
I was looking at you. You're beautiful.
You know what?
Okay,
Facebook has made. Facebook
thanks,
has actually made it
random.
easier.
How is it random? You don't like compliments?
I'm randomly beautiful. It's not like I posted a new picture, and you're like, "Oh, she cute."
You
today.
don't know what I saw.
That's another thing. Going back on them pictures and then liking stuff, and all of a sudden it comes back up on the feed again, and then I'm like, why are people liking?
You know, they said they do that on purpose so you can recognize them, because if they go to an old picture and like that picture because it comes up, it's supposed to make you notice that they noticing you. Because if you did it on the current photo, you just fall in line with everybody else.
Be doing that on Instagram
Hi too, because I do that shit.
You going back 23 weeks ago, like
that shit works too.
I'm not going back because you don't. What I like now is not what you look like back then.
Well, it depends. First of all, it depends.
Because I know for a fact there are some people
don't
who I find attractive now that I would not have found attractive when they first opened their Instagram.
Some people don't change though.
Some don't.
But I like your picture based off what I see now. But like, I'll go pick an old picture that may got
you
like.
Go back 4 years.
Well, I go back however long Facebook, however long you've been posting pictures. I find the pretty ones. Some pictures have like 3 likes. So I know you gonna catch this like when you see it because
pop right up
this picture got 3 likes. I'm not finna go and like a picture that got 60 because now I'm just another nigga that liked your picture.
You know what? And you can also tell who they actually want to give attention to, because niggas will make comments all the way through, and it's always that one person who makes an asshole comment
and they respond to
and
it.
That's the one they respond to.
Damn, you pretty. Oh my God, you fine. Hey, if you don't get your big head ass off Facebook with this stupid shit, oh my God, you're so funny.
Right,
as soon as I see that, I'm out.
Like, yo, don't even waste your time, bro.
That's Bay.
That's Bay right
that's
there.
Bay.
You lost.
That's the nigga who can get
and
it.
the nigga still be trying. I'm like, why y'all still here?
Because they don't pay attention to that shit, dog.
Nah, I read the room, fam.
Because there's plenty of people I do that too. They be like, yeah, you cute and shit. And then they respond to me because I said in shit instead of giving the typical.
Boy, you know I'm cute. Like, okay. I see you in your inbox. Like,
I guess so. This week you all right.
This week you all right.
The games we have to go through.
The camera light.
Yes.
That's why I don't even be posting pictures.
That don't make no sense.
You don't need to. You go live. It's good enough for us. It's authentic.
Is it a dirty game? Yes, it is.
Yes.
But do you? But here's
Look
the
at
thing.
the tactics that I'm hearing.
But
Like,
you have to do that.
I'm learning a lot
because-
here. Like,
think about it.
this
You
is
have
why
to
he
do-
liked my shit from 4 years ago.
You have to do
okay.
something different to make you get the opportunity. Because with social media, everybody at any given time can shoot the same shot you're shooting.
That's true.
Like, you post a photo of you and the baby, okay? Everybody's got something to say about the baby being cute, but occasionally there'll be 3 or 4 guys who are going to say something about you. How do you choose between them 4 guys that you might continue a conversation with? They then have to go do something else that's more unique to make them different than the other 3. Social media dating is completely different than before.
It's definitely about standing out.
You got to stand out.
Sounds like a headache.
In a good way, though.
But it's the same as if we was to meet you in person.
Is it? 'Cause I don't think it's the same.
I'm just saying, if I meet you,
If you meet me in person, you're not just gonna give me the eyes.
No,
you're
no,
gonna
no,
say,
no,
you're
no,
not just
that's
gonna
creepy.
look.
But that's the thing about it.
No, I'm just saying, like, if we are
No, it's
out,
not the same.
if we are out in a bar,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be 3 or 4 people that's probably gonna buy you a drink.
Are they, though?
I'm just saying,
Not necessarily.
somebody
Yeah.
gonna buy you a motherfucking drink.
Well,
I can't just be the 5th nigga that done liquored you up. I want a conversation, so
But it's how you do it,
I have
though.
to do something
But
to
you
stand
know
out.
what? I had a time where I was actually, speaking of that, I had a situation like that where I had like 5 drinks in front of me from different people, and it got to a point where people were actually giving me money. I made $200 that night, actually, where people just giving me
Get
money.
your shit off. Get that
Yeah,
bag.
that's what I'm saying. So who was the different nigga?
But
Did anybody stand
but,
out?
But do anyone
No.
stand out?
Because
They didn't, because
6 niggas bought
But
drinks.
I can tell you
Right.
exactly why none of them stood out. Because even though they bought the drink, did they come over and have any type of conversation?
One did.
I don't even like the way you just
And
said
like,
it.
but was
She was
it like
like,
your
one
birthday?
day.
Why was
But
they
it wasn't
just
a good
walking up
conversation?
giving you money?
Have you seen her?
I'm looking right at her.
You know what I'm saying?
If I had
No, I
cash,
want
I'd
to
give
know
her
the
$1 right
scenario
now.
because
It
if
was a
another
summer
nigga
dress
seen,
situation.
that's what I'm saying. Look,
Wait, whoa,
he
back
walk
up.
up and
It
give you
was
some money, and now he
sundress
walks
season.
up
Yeah.
Oh
and
yeah,
You had
gave
the
you some
wait,
money.
time out. You had a sundress
You
on?
had sundress on? Oh yeah, I
Like,
would have.
look.
I'll probably hit your cash app,
right
too.
too. Shit,
That's what I'm saying. Now, if it was a situation like that, that's dope.
different.
I'll hit your cash app.
Everybody gonna shoot their shot at the chick in
For
the
real.
sundress. Everybody.
My goal in life is to like just because the staff is full of females. I grew up around. I know how y'all talk.
Y'all
And then
reckless too.
yeah, very reckless. And then Mimi is my cousin, so I see
The epitome of reckless.
the epitome of what these niggas do and how she treat them. And my goal in life, as far as dealing with women, is to never be a motherfucking screenshot.
Dog, swear to God.
You are never going to post anything on Facebook that had my name attached and some bullshit in the inbox.
Look.
No,
You
won't.
don't want to be that guy.
Look.
And I keep every single.
For one, because my cousin ain't never. That bitch ain't never gonna let me live it down.
You don't.
Facts.
She gonna call me
Now,
like,
I've had my
"Why?
situations in the past.
What the fuck is this on Facebook? What are you in these inboxes doing, bro? Then here come Monte, and here come other bro.
You know what's
Then
funny?
they ain't gonna let me live it
Monte
down.
will be the one who exposed you. It won't be Mimi.
That's why
Mimi wouldn't notice it until Monte say so.
That's why I keep it light, a little emoji eyes. If I heart your story,
and that's appreciated.
and then if you and I let you talk back,
Instead
like
of
I'm
jumping
not.
out the window with
I'm not
dick
even
pics.
finna hit you with nothing else extra. You get the emoji eyes if you respond.
Or that,
then we can
close
talk.
your legs before I stick my dick in. Like,
That's rape.
how would
right.
you
You
even
know
get
what's-
access
And you know
to
what's
me?
so funny?
Like, what are you talking
Conversations
about?
like that can be avoided because Facebook actually gives you 3 choices of responses that you can click on and send instead.
Yeah, Facebook is now filtering niggas like, hey, you might want to say this.
These are the 3
You
things
should
you
say
can
this.
do. Just do
Mine
this.
usually gets like 5.
Just give her hearts. Like that. Hearts would have did just fine.
Yeah, just gave her hearts, bruh.
I don't mean like
And that's
damn.
even deceiving because he
even-
ain't no heartfelt type of guy. You see what type of nigga he really is.
That
So
nigga jumped out
the
the
hearts
window.
would have been deceiving.
Just jumped out the window. Like
That's
dog,
why y'all be
bruh.
like, you ain't know he was like that in the beginning. Like, nah, nigga, because he was sending hearts and shit. He wasn't talking like that.
Look, he needs to start writing eloquent messages of care and concern. Like
Right.
moi.
If you trying to fuck, cool. Make it look like you care first.
You gotta care, bro. Like my messages are immaculate. I care about people, but eventually I want to put my dick in you.
That sound like bullshit.
Jesus
Now I'm looking like I
Christ.
need to go back and look at some of the messages you sent me. Wait a minute.
My messages are heartfelt.
Tone sent you a heartfelt scripture.
They don't be long, maybe 2 or 3.
He has sent me a scripture before though.
I care.
Well, now you know what it's followed with.
Have I ever? I have never slid.
So it's upon you
have I ever slid?
To
have
take
I
it
ever
how
slid
you-
to
reckless
take it
with-
how you want it,
you have not.
because you know what
Exactly.
follows the scripture.
Because I don't be reckless with everybody.
See that? How
You're
you
not
did
supposed
with
to be.
everybody.
Because the ones I've been reckless with are the ones I've already been with. So
I don't understand why niggas don't just read the fucking room.
I've already been reckless.
There are certain people that I could talk to and say
And you can be reckless with.
shit, and
they
they
don't
laugh
care.
because it's cool.
They gonna laugh.
But
They-
I'm not finna be reckless with a new chick.
you just can't be reckless with anybody.
Like, I don't give a fuck what you see on this podcast.
The worst-
I ain't gonna do that with you.
The worst that has ever happened to me was I got exposed for mass texting back in the days. I was fantastic with it too.
I don't think
Oh, the good morning
Yeah,
to everybody.
yeah. There's a feature in your
that,
phone.
that was back when they started like the motherfuckers that would send like the individuals. Like, what the fuck is this number from?
They ain't
I don't
got
know this
time
number.
for that.
What the fuck is this?
Nah, that's when Samsung got smart. It was like you can group them all together and they'll still go by themselves.
I ain't never been a mass texter.
Because you gotta remember, I talk to a lot of people throughout my day. Like this phone go ham in the morning.
I feel like
Include like it'd be 12 group texts just going crazy.
when I was a terrible human being. Because I'm not anymore. I'm a nice guy. I like to handcraft my fuck shit.
You do got to specialize it.
Yeah, so
because you can't say
so
the same
just
wild
because
shit to everybody.
Casey, she gets a personal message.
I don't
because you have because I feel like you have a different you have a different
She's a
bond.
mom now.
No, I'm just saying like you have a different bond with everybody. Like if you got a team of bitches, the bond ain't the same.
Right.
So you need to handcraft the fuck shit you finna say. Because how you feel about how you feel about one person is not how I feel about the next person.
I'm respectful.
So you need to handcraft your bullshit. So I may text one and she gets some emojis.
This week, no.
Damn, Tom, you slipping?
Yeah, me either.
No, because she spazzed on me on Monday.
Ooh.
It's Thursday.
You yelled at Tom on Monday?
I probably did. He was getting on my nerves.
I can see that.
She was drunk.
He was getting on my damn nerves.
I don't believe she was drunk.
I'm actually surprised she's not drunk today because she damn sure said she was coming drunk today.
I said, just for fucking with me Thursday, I'm going to be fucked up.
Nah, don't do that to me. I didn't do that to you.
I just didn't feel like
I had nothing but love when I saw you at the door.
I'm going to wait till Saturday.
What's going on Saturday? You going to KT thing? I'll be there. I'm going to pop in. Got to go hang out with my favorite lesbian.
Yes,
Oh, your favorite lesbian.
She is.
That's nice. The only lesbian I know.
So that by default, that makes her your favorite
You only
too.
know one lesbian?
Open
lesbian. That's actual lesbian. I know a lot of girls that like to fuck other girls but still fuck
pillow
dudes.
princesses.
I know a lot of bisexuals, I'll call them.
I was going to say that's bisexual. That's not a lesbian.
Are bisexuals still bisexuals when you have pansexuals?
What's pans?
They like anything.
I feel like you're talking to you because I ain't got that.
I'm like, what is pan? They like. What do you mean they like everything?
They have no preference. It does their gender
So
fluid.
men or women?
Men, women, trans woman. It doesn't matter.
Shut up, Tom.
You vibing.
We getting to the good shit right now.
Answering the question that started this whole conversation.
But then Sarita,
you pan?
Said a woman kissed her.
Did you like it?
Yeah, see, that's where I was going
I
with it.
didn't know how to feel about it because I was at
Was it soft
Glory
and
Days.
sensual? Oh.
First of all, why are you there?
Oh, hold on now. TDR
They got
has a
good
par-
chicken.
Hold on, TDR
They
has,
got some good ass
TDR has a
chicken.
partnership with Glory Days.
Like,
right
don't get it
This
twisted.
Calm down.
This like 5 or 6 years ago, so this is like
It's right
Did
down
we,
the street.
did we have that partnership 5 or 6 years ago, Tom?
Not at all.
All right then. Now, my question still
But what
stands.
was crazy about it was, she just like walked up to me and she was like, "You're so beautiful," and she just kissed me, and I was like, "Whoa,
Whoa.
like this is too fast."
Oh, you didn't know her?
No,
Damn.
and she was a beautiful girl. Though. I'm gonna give her that.
But still.
But I'm like, I don't
Boundaries.
Like that.
So if you would have sat down, got to know her, would you?
But what's crazy is that this other guy came. Prior to that, this guy came up and tried to talk to me, and I was like, I did take his number or whatever, and so I'm like, we'll talk later. So then that happened, and then I turned around, and he's like, "You good? Like you look like like frazzled or whatever." I was like, "Well, this chick just kissed me or whatever." He's like, "Oh, that's my niece." And I was like, "Wait a minute,
They
time out."
choosing?
That's awkward.
Oh, they was trying to
They was true.
But he gonna
Right.
flip somebody with his niece?
That's what I was like.
That's weird.
I don't know how people get down.
That's when I got to the
I
Twilight
thought
Zone
you
area.
were. I thought you were gonna go the way that's my girl. We want you.
I mean,
but
No,
not niece.
Yeah.
Would you have settled for a butt grab?
That is so irritating.
Had she
too.
just grabbed your butt?
I would have still been shocked by that.
it is like the third most accentuating thing on you, so I can see why people would go to that.
Third, what's the top 2, Tone? I need to know now.
First of all, have you seen this face right
I
now?
have.
Number one, hands
So much
down.
life right now.
Hands fucking down, bruh.
Well, I will say thank you.
Okay. Number 2, have you seen this melon? It is motherfucking popping.
Popping.
Like hands.
Like Chris Brown popping?
Popping.
I feel you. That's why we can't have women on
And
the
then
show,
That's
dog.
still walk up and just
I,
kiss
we
your
be
mouth.
on some
Did you
bullshit.
end up talking to her?
Did you get to know her better?
No, but she
A
tried,
name?
she tried to follow me to my car.
Oh,
left.
she'll
Oh, she
take
trying
you
to make
down
sure
the
you
back.
was
She'll
safe.
take you down the back seat.
No,
She wanted to turn you into a pillow princess?
wasn't gonna happen.
Would you ever consider it?
I don't know. If I
Have you ever
considered-
thought
I
about
like, I like men. That's just what I like men.
She like hard legs.
I mean, could you date a dyke then?
Shit.
They look like men.
So first of all, let's not call them that.
I was gonna say. They don't
What are they called?
They don't like being
They're
called that.
lesbians.
They're
or
aggressive.
stud.
They're
My nigga
aggressive.
said, "Would you date a dyke?"
This was 5 years ago. That was
Or
an
a
acceptable
stud.
term.
You know what? We're not
That's a
going back.
fact. That's
5
a fact.
years ago, that was an acceptable term. We're going back.
It's an acceptable
I
time.
hate the fact that you're right.
Yeah, 10 years ago they was butch dykes. I mean, it was all type of shit back
Bull,
in the
it
day.
was bull dyke.
Bull daggers.
Bull
and all
daggers.
that. Yeah.
They were, you know, there was a
This is
point in time
wrong.
during between 99 and 2000 they were all called Manny Fresh.
Yikes.
You know what?
Hey, man.
Deal.
Tape her titties down, make a mean ass beat.
No.
What about you, Casey?
Boom.
How about me? What?
You pillow princess?
What is that?
I've heard Casey make some female
really not
references
know?
before.
I don't know.
Just
I know what a lesbian is. I know what a
what a
stud
pillow
is.
princess is she likes girls, but she won't go down the girl, but she will let a girl go down on her.
She's like your box 8.
Yeah, you just like your pussy getting ate. It
That
doesn't matter.
used to be me.
See?
I would say.
Didn't matter if it was a boy or a girl, as long as you did it right.
But you said that was pants.
Pan is like you like any like Pan means you'll date, be in a relationship.
But a
The
pillow
whole-
princess
It's just you like your pussy being ain't. It doesn't matter.
I
if it's a
think
man or a guy.
pansexuals date the whole fucking spectrum.
They
to be
will.
honest.
I think
Man,
sometimes they will.
female, nigga, bitch, all that. You everywhere.
A pie.
That's dangerous.
It is.
If it turns
That's
you on,
very dangerous. But
Like, that's some
hey, okay.
that's
Wow.
some scary shit
That's
to
wild.
be in as a nigga. Like, could you imagine? Now, I'm about to go somewhere that I might offend people, but fuck it. We're already here now. I done called you dykes and trannies and all type of shit.
Yeah, let's
so
not do that anymore. But continue.
5 years ago that was acceptable.
I can't say that I won't ever say these terms again, but I'll try my hardest not to. So, therefore, I'm just saying, like, you know, you meet this young lady in a bar, and it's kind of dark. I mean, but she's beautiful.
kinda dark.
You know, but you meet her, and
Those bars are dark.
she fine. And then, like, you know, she down to, you know, give you some ass. So you take her home. And then, right. And then she pull
You
out
know
a,
most-
did she pull out a dick bigger than yours? Like, what are you supposed to do with this information?
You know, most TSs will tell you that they're.
But what if she doesn't?
Then you actually are legally allowed to do whatever you feel is necessary.
No,
You were lied
because
to.
don't kill her. A lot of niggas is going OC and killing people.
That's because they go on OC. 'Cause they not. A lot of men who go that far are highly upset because they kind of want to see what that dick be like. Let's keep it a buck.
Oh my.
That really was all mine.
I don't know.
No, for real. Because
That's
they
wild.
get confused with their own
I
sexuality.
wasn't
Like
ready.
they're here to be with a woman, but they're aroused by the fact that this is a man too.
And they're actually mad because they got caught being aroused. So
Exactly.
that's the thing. So now they're like, okay, this person's going to tell on me. When it's like, well, are they really?
And most of them don't.
I would just go home. Like, I'm out.
Do you,
So
they
you going
came
to
to
Bobby
your,
Valentino?
they
You gonna
came
run
to
out?
your house though.
I'm out. Like, or I brought them to my house.
You said you took them home.
Oh, well, ma'am, this is not what I expected. It's kind of like how when they bring your food out and it's not what you wanted. Well, excuse me, sir, ma'am, whatever you prefer. I thought you were a woman, but obviously you have a dick like me. So I'd appreciate it if you leave. No harm, no foul. Nobody got to know about this.
See, that's where you're wrong at, because if you pick them up at a bar, I guarantee you they patronize this bar, so people know that you went home with a TS.
Okay, I went home. That motherfucker made it home safe. I didn't fuck. I'm not gay.
TS one. Now we all know the course of public opinion supersedes anything that's factual.
Also true.
So
I don't too much give a fuck about people's public opinion.
you will when it sticks with you.
What they gonna call me, a faggot? They gonna say Juan fuck trannies?
Yeah.
Half the motherfucking city who rap fuck trannies. So
Ooh.
I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Factual.
Give me some proof. Did you see me do it? Nah, you ain't got no proof.
So are you getting
That
back
boy
into
ain't
management?
lying.
and there's a lot of and there's a lot of evidence of niggas who well known
That's
with
why
transsexuals.
Hit me with
And
oh
with
my.
men.
Oh
Not even
my.
trainees. They guys.
Just straight.
Oh, you just fucking full niggas now?
They're not even soft skinned. Terrible.
No.
You know, like, I don't have nothing against gay people. Like, you like what you like. I just don't fathom the concept of it.
Because it's not for you to fathom. You
Right.
are
Like-
So
you're a
yeah,
hetero cis. You're a hetero cis male.
This shit be
Your
wild.
whole that's not your bag, so you don't got to worry about it.
Exactly.
That's why you can't fathom it.
Like, two ashy niggas hugging each other
That's
is...
not even
But that's
what it
your
is.
bag, though. You like soft,
love to
sensual
see it.
women. You are
watch gay
wild.
Absolutely.
Ah!
Why?
That's disgusting.
No, I'm not even gonna go there. Why? What enjoyment do you get out of seeing two men making love?
Just the
Did you
way
call it making
that,
love?
like,
It's gotta be
they go in. Like, it's not necessarily like I rather
Are you
see oral sex than him getting fucked in the ass. Like when that part come on, that does nothing.
so you basically just there to tips
Like,
and tricks?
You watch. Wow. Why we got a wow button?
We're all adults here, though.
I just
He's childish.
a little bit, very much so.
You have to forgive him. I just want to know because, like, you're not the first person that we know
Yeah,
that likes to watch
gay
gay porn as their porn preference, but yet you're
It's not the only one, but that's one of the main ones.
right. That's what I'm saying. But you're a straight hetero woman, so that's why I
would
have to ask.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see my guys doing it though. That's the weird thing.
I hope you wouldn't want to see your guy
like-
doing that. No.
Unless that's unless that's what
That's
you
your
do.
bag.
Yeah, then
I like girls. I can only watch girl porn. I don't. You know what? I don't even care too much for lesbian porn. Doesn't do nothing for me.
No, I like lesbian porn.
It's too. No.
I could see that.
Shit.
Wow. That's what we doing now?
I need my porn black on black.
Yeah, I don't want pink porn.
I don't want nobody. You know, I do a little Hispanic here and there because they kind of get a little wild. Definitely enjoy me a good Brazilian.
You gotta be careful with them Brazilians.
They do. No, it's one particular
You
Brazilian.
gotta be careful with them.
Tabitha does her thing.
I like the Latinos be dope. I like to watch the maid one.
The maid one seems so stereotypical.
It do. It's the original $40. It's the original $40.
Actually, all bullshit aside, he telling the truth.
You know, well, you watch porn, right? I mean, you just
You're an
said
adult.
adults.
What's your
Yeah, I have.
preference?
Yeah, what's your preference?
I don't think I have a preference.
You just turn it
watch
on and
whatever's
go
on
to
the
town?
homepage?
I mean, I definitely like black, of course.
You just
Oh,
turn it on and
so
go to
you-
town?
I mean, I look, little.
Click on the ebony category. Keep flicking until you don't see a white dick in there.
Hey, whatever ends up.
Pornhub algorithms are so terrible.
It's everybody's algorithm.
The whole homepage be like, brother,
White.
fuck sister. I'm like, why the fuck is this on the front page?
So
That shit should be on like
Someone
page
should have
12.
to look that up.
If I see
That's a
this,
search. That's a
I've
search.
been,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
if I see this, I've been
Like-
digging too far.
like, no.
I'm digging too much.
family unfriendly. That's what that category should be called. But you know what I found out? So certain porn websites let you continue to watch the high definitions if you upload one, right? So motherfuckers would download a video and then upload it and give it a different name, and that's where this weird shit started coming from. Because it clearly be a scene that is not what you think it is. There is clearly this is Janet Jackme getting blown out by a gang of niggas, and she ain't related to none of them.
How old are you?
Look, bro, Janet Jackme got me through high school, and then she started milfing, and it was just fantastic.
I mean,
Look,
you're not wrong. I mean,
there are some
Pink-
stars
Pinky
you just
is
love,
my
and I'm
Janet
so
Jackson.
disappointed for you because she just doesn't have it.
Pinky?
Pinky's just not Pinky. She's
Not no
plumpy,
more. Not no more.
but
when she was,
her Pinky Fitness Instagram is pretty
I mean, but
motivating.
when Pinky was Pinky, it was Pinky.
She be out there working out for her
I've-
gym flow
I've
moment,
always been a Jasmine Cashmere fan. Though.
and then she found God.
I know.
Don't feel bad. Stacey Lang's left porn, and
She back on Twitter for
she's so
meetups.
she's so interested.
Cashmere.
Why you tell him that?
We meet.
She said she do meetup. She
Show's over.
How much you charge?
Is she in California or Atlanta?
I don't know where she is.
Because if she in Atlanta, one, if you need to borrow the car for about 2 hours,
I'm paying for whatever she want.
I'll give you.
If she
your
want to
money.
read me a Bible scripture in the buff, let's go.
You really go? Never mind.
You know what? I also think women underestimate the shit most niggas will pay for.
No, they don't.
We don't.
That's why they do it.
We definitely don't.
Why do you think society right now, women want men to cash out on them? Because as much as some niggas be like, I'm not, no, there is a nigga be like, how much you need?
Well, if you're providing goods and services, then I don't mind.
No, not even that.
Oh no, I'm not going to give you money to do nothing.
Something they're doing something.
You just said you would cash app her because she pretty.
Right. She just got niggas cashed out.
You just
Stop
said
bringing
that.
up old shit.
You literally just said that she don't have to do nothing but be herself, and you would give her money.
She also was wearing
and
a
now
sundress.
you just said you wouldn't do it. Fuck that.
She was
Fuck
also
her.
she was also wearing a sundress.
So what was the good in service at that point?
The sundress. That was
Why?
good. It was good and it serviced my eyes. Bam.
Quietness.
All I'm saying is,
Drop it
women know men will spend money on them,
Exactly.
no matter what.
That's
They
definitely
may not come
what
out,
you
they
won't
may
do.
come
The
up,
next nigga
it
will.
depends on how they present it. Like back in the days, my weakness was single mothers who were struggling with their kids. If you
What
gave
kind
me
of
that sob
fucking
story,
turn on is that?
no, it wasn't a turn on.
okay.
It was
Boys,
just
let me help you.
right.
Let me help you, baby. Let me see what Uncle
I wasn't an uncle.
Uncle Tony. Uncle Tony.
I wasn't
Uncle
an
Tony.
uncle.
got his. Let me see what Uncle Tone got his.
What I'm saying is, if like one of my homegirls had an issue, they knew they could come to me. Now, eventually, that would be just a ploy, because one of my homegirls clearly said she needed something for her kid, but yet later that night, you were in the exact same club I was in with a brand new dress. Now I end up kind of cutting her off and cussing her out in ways that I cannot speak on this show because
Maybe she did what she did for the kid, and
right, that she could have had that in her closet and just been holding out, because there's stuff that I buy that I have, that's hanging.
And
for a
I get
while,
that.
And then
You felt that she spent your money on this dress?
and that's how I felt at that
You
moment.
ain't wrong.
Because
We
if you-
can't tell you how to feel. What's
So-
wrong with women now? What y'all telling nigga how to feel?
So even though what y'all might be saying is legitimate, when you put two and two together, you could have sold that damn dress and got your kids whatever the hell he needed. But yet you here in the club. And you didn't even come before 12 o'clock. So that means you paid to get in.
Oh.
Or somebody paid for you to get in. Because I was already here at 11 because I know the promoter.
she
Did we spend a night at Onyx when this happened?
No, this wasn't Alex.
Was it a mix?
Probably.
Yeah, shout out to Club Mix, man. A lot of days.
'Cause I was still at Wells Fargo
Mine
then.
got really thick.
I'm just naturally a nice
You
person.
got like a crazy turn on? Or a crazy kink?
I don't you. What's your kink?
I
That was
do.
deep for no reason.
What about you, Casey?
Casey, what's your turn? What's your turn
Or
on?
like a crazy turn
What's
on?
your crazy turn on?
Like some wild shit. Not no normal shit.
nothing.
Have you ever
Nothing
found?
wild.
Have you ever found the Mayo Man sexy?
Jackson of Sons of Anarchy.
I've heard that a lot
Did
about
you
him.
call him a Mayo man?
It's a call back
Mayo
to that
people.
show. It's a call back to her show.
Yeah, I call
Gotta
them
watch
Mayo
Real Bar
people.
Talk.
Okay, so if you don't have a crazy one,
Ain't
you just got
nothing
like a
wild.
regular one?
Was there like a particular like a type that I like or
Who
something?
gets
Is
you
that
going?
what
I
you're
don't
referring to,
know,
or-
just like
Just a big black man with some nice arms.
Yeah, I'm like an arm. I like the big,
A
like
big-
strong back.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
with the arms.
and muscular.
Well, one, we don't count.
yeah, we out. We
We
out.
out for sure.
I mean, we probably was out from jump, but then we never.
Because-
We
I
out.
don't know. I don't never count myself out until I'm counted out.
Well,
You never know.
She said she like a strong back.
I got chicks from 7 years ago who hitting me up asking me, what you doing this weekend? Like, no, not you. Should have had me when you was skinny. I don't want you 4 kids later.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Yo, yo.
Wow.
I mean, even though she's still cute as shit to
And
me.
I thought I was a fucked up person.
Look,
She should have
Still
had.
got people trying to come back from
She
5-6 years
she
ago.
should have had you when
you got
she,
better though. It's a difference. She got worse.
Wow.
Like, what is worse?
Worse is when
Because I'll fuck a fat chick.
it ain't about a fat chick. You know, it's never been about the size in regards to me. Because some chicks, they'll get thicker and get cuter and be like, damn, you was too skinny back in the days, but now you righteous. No, she got. You remember Waiting to Exhale?
Certain parts.
You know, the fourth one that wasn't too famous of the 4?
Yes.
You know how, like, later her thyroids caused her to get hefty to the motherfucker? It was one of them situations, but there were no thyroids.
She just ate too much.
Just ate too much. I think she was depressed.
Hey, there's chicks I be saying
Don't
like
come to
that
me
now.
when you depressed.
Like the chicks who was super bad in high school that like I couldn't even fathom a sentence to talk to these bitches.
Keep your depression over
And
there.
then when I see them now, I be like, oh, you like shit now. And we the same age. Like life hit you hard.
Sometimes it be drugs.
The
Sometimes-
drugs.
Yeah.
Oh my
A lot of times,
God.
right?
Like,
Drinking.
Like,
overeating.
stop drinking.
and
Put
us-
some water in your diet.
Yeah.
God damn.
Like,
Eating bad, like you said, they gaining weight, so they just eating all the wrong shit.
I'm not saying that I'm the healthiest person in the world and I don't have my flaws. So, there's things about me that would definitely make a woman be like, I can't talk to you. I'm cool with that.
But you can have your standards.
I can have my standards and I know what I can get and I have gotten.
And they probably feel the same way. Like,
But
just
they ain't
because,
getting me. Not now. Just because I liked you back then don't mean I still like you now. Because the way you carried yourself back then is completely different than the way you carry yourself now. There's like 3 women that I used to want back then I still want now. And they're older and thicker and bigger and got badass kids, but I don't get no fuck. Call me stepdaddy.
Yeah, I've looked back at all my past ones and I'm like, I'm good.
Dang, they fell off. He was the best thing to happen to him. So you out here ruining niggas' lives.
I got the Erykah Badu effect,
Oh, really?
So
I didn't use that button a whole fucking lot on this episode.
Like,
I mean, Casey like that too. I be here. I personally know
Yeah.
niggas who still be at Casey, knowing she
Yeah.
damn well is not available. That ain't never
yeah,
stopped.
it don't stop.
You got.
It don't stop. Even
trying.
exes, it don't stop.
Somebody made a post the other day about the dating scene in Milwaukee. Like, why? They basically asked, like, why is it hard to date in Milwaukee?
Because niggas are trash.
That was the first thing that definitely came up.
Well, some niggas, not all of us.
But the fact that somebody says because people are still trying to date the same folks they were attracted to back in high school.
Elaborate.
So, what you liked in high school is the same type of person you're looking for now. Not taking into consideration that your standards have changed.
You've evolved.
You've evolved as a person. And the looks of those same people are not the same. Right. They either got better or they got worse. But you're still chasing that high school look.
Yeah, that fantasy.
That's why you see a lot of old men chasing younger women.
I thought that was just creepy niggas.
That too.
Right.
That's the reason. That's the reason why they think it's acceptable. But a lot of them just won't let go.
Bro, if you're 23 and you hanging outside the high school, stop it.
I think after I graduated high school, I never went back other than pick my cousin and my sister up.
It's okay to come back and visit teachers, people that
I didn't even do
people that helped you graduate. Like I used to go back and visit the football team.
But you weren't going back to pick up
I
the
wasn't going back to
cheerleaders.
pick up bitches.
You should not.
It's like, what the fuck? Why would you want to do at 23? Why you want 17-year-old?
That's why I felt like every senior should have broke up with their girlfriend or boyfriend unless they was graduating with you. It just wasn't right at that point.
Because there used to be a nigga that would. I'm like, bro, why do you keep?
It's a lot of people.
coming back?
It's called R. Kelly.
Like,
Yeah.
you weren't really that popular when
Kelly
you
was
were
30 at the high school.
But the thing about it, he was famous, so that's why he could keep coming back to the high school.
I'm like,
That's
bro,
dope.
nobody.
If he was just Robert Sylvester, the nigga that stayed over on 3rd and Mitchell, they wouldn't have
like,
talked.
bro, nobody
He
knew
would've
you
got
when
in
you was
trouble.
here. Why you keep coming back? Like
They would have
we
called
like
the cops
you?
on him.
Hey, you gotta get the fuck from around here, boss.
At what point? Because you gotta understand, people don't know how to live past the expectations of high school.
Oh yeah, that's the Al Bundy effect, is what I call that.
That poke high,
Yep.
5 touchdowns. But that was
4
the greatest.
touchdowns in the.
That was the greatest thing that ever happened to him, though. But
Right.
most of these cats, they don't know how to live past that. Like they didn't have. You have when you have to be an adult. Niggas don't know how to do that.
That was the worst shit I ever signed up for.
Adulthood
and
is the
and
worst.
it's nothing
shit.
you can not do. Like you have to do it.
You have to. You
It's
have
the
to
worst
grow
shit
the
in the
fuck up.
fucking world.
Unless you get a job to be like a rich kid's play toy, you have to grow the fuck up.
You laugh, but you don't like this shit either.
You know, it has its moments.
It does.
It
But
does.
the thing is that, honestly, though, you could pick how you want your life to be at this
I
point.
don't know, man. These
When I
jobs suck.
wanted to be an adult at 16, you know what I imagine life to be? I imagine life to be like sex and cereal. I wanted to be grown to
So
eat cereal.
diabetes and
The clap. I wanted to be grown just to eat cereal at
So
the
you
wrong
out
time
here
of
wanting
day.
clapping crunch? What the hell is
Right.
wrong with you?
Exactly.
I'm just saying, like, when you are a child and you want to be grown, the shit that you got to do as an adult is not what you had in mind. You didn't think about bills. You was just like, I want to get the fuck out of my mama house.
So
I just used to be like, man, I wish I didn't have to ask, and I had company all the time.
Right now,
having to ask that used to irk.
But
my
now you
nerves.
see what not having to ask
But
to have
even
company
if you
comes
an
with. It
adult,
come with a
still live
price
down with your
because you got to
parents,
pay
you can do
rent to live in this motherfucking house to have fucking
To
company.
have the company.
And you don't even want motherfuckers over by your house.
Exactly. Now to the point now you don't want the
I
company.
don't want y'all
So
over
you
here.
can stay the fuck at home, bro.
Right. The whole reason why I pay this rent so I can have a space where I don't have to be around motherfuckers.
Man, I just wanted to eat cereal. Like I wanted to eat cereal for dinner, but it was frowned upon as a child. I was like, nah, man, you ain't gonna eat no cereal. I was like, what the fuck?
Bro, I eat
It's fucking
dessert
cereal.
before I eat dinner now.
I
Now,
do that with my
as an
kids.
adult, you know what I do when I go to the
My
grocery
kids
store?
eat dessert before dinner if they want
I
to.
buy shit tons of cereal. Why? Because I'm a fucking grown man and can't nobody tell me I can't buy cereal.
What's your
Sounds
favorite
like you're
cereal?
traumatized.
What's your favorite cereal?
Captain Crunch.
Regular.
Regular. Crunch Berries are fucking terrible.
You can go to hell and die.
Why do y'all like Crunch Berries? They get so soggy.
This,
No.
just,
And then they
they
ruin
don't.
the rest of the cereal.
it's just all about the differences. Me and my family, we're cinnamon toast crunchers.
Oh, so y'all valid.
Yeah, that's my girls are that.
We
too.
cinnamon toast crunchers.
Now-
My babies and craves.
That's the shit with the chocolate.
In the chocolate on the inside, nigga, we can eat that shit without.
I don't fuck with people who
niggas.
eat chocolate cereal.
We be
Terror-
all over the
terrorists.
place. My
Terrorists.
baby like Oreos with
No.
the marshmallows.
No,
Terrorists.
no. Here's the weirdest thing in my house. My children will eat shredded wheat. Like that is
My
actually,
baby
they actually would
will
choose
fight
The
you over
Frosted?
raisin
the frosted,
bran.
of course.
My baby will fight you over raisin bran crunch.
TT used to be like that,
Ah,
but she want regular.
come
raisin
on, man.
bran.
We can't be raising baby serial killers.
I won't touch it. I
Let
won't
them
touch
have
it.
I don't eat
Let
cereal.
them get their fruits and vegetables and vitamins in, bro. We can't be having these niggas just hyped up off of sugar all goddamn day.
Nah, fuck
And the
that.
baby,
You
she
already
don't
you
eat
have an
her little
autistic little
Cheerios.
sister. That is the last person you want hyped up off of sugar, my
Bro,
nigga.
all she do is eat oatmeal.
But what if she got her hands on the cinnamon toast crunch?
Well, when we make oatmeal, you put some butter in it and a little bit of sugar.
A little bit of
But
sugar.
It's sugar
A
combined
bowl
with
of-
the fact that it was already fucking sweet from the flavor of the oatmeal.
But you're not listening to what I'm saying, bro. It's still a concentrated amount of a bowl of cereal has more sugar.
She don't eat cereal, so I'm not worried about that shit.
But what would she do?
She won't. I'll be surprised if
She
her
will.
diet. I'll be surprised if the shit she
Don't
like
even gotta worry
changed when
about
she
it.
get like 15.
Right. Don't even gotta
Now,
worry
Mikey,
about
on
it.
the other hand, that nigga loves sugar.
Like she eat.
Like, I walked in on my little brother one day, literally scooping a whole spoon of sugar and eating that shit.
What
He's
is
Oh no.
autistic. That's what's wrong with
He's
him.
trying to give himself a heart attack. That day.
My little nigga was like, dog, I had to
We would have been in
spasm.
trouble.
Right.
No.
My house is full of
No.
pizza rolls and cereal and fucking oatmeal.
I'm a pray
That's
for
all
you.
you eat?
No, I eat the cereal. My little sister eats oatmeal and pizza rolls.
I'm gonna need for you to cook.
I'm gonna pray for all y'all. 'Cause that's
Why?
We cook in our
Why you
house.
want to pray for us? That's what she likes. She autistic.
just because you like it doesn't mean it's right for you.
Hey, look.
What does your diet consist of?
Right, just because you're over here eating fruits and vegetables and
Besides the
got
bottle
it.
of water you
drinking
drinking
fucking water, fam, don't
else you
judge
eat?
us. We living how we want to live.
Fruit, vegetables.
What's your
More
favorite
water.
vegetable?
Hmm?
What's your favorite vegetable?
My favorite vegetable. I like Brussels sprouts. I like them roasted with balsamic vinaigrette on them.
You fancy.
As
like
a
Brussels sprouts.
motherfucker.
What the hell is wrong with you? That's like baby cabbage.
I mean, Brussels sprouts is low key fire though.
It's baby cabbage.
It's fire.
I know, cause you be eating what's that stringy shit? It looked like a fucking tree.
Asparagus.
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 But if you eat too much of it, make your piss stink.
Yeah.
But
you don't
it
want
is
too
fire.
much.
I'm just saying, I know you be eating grilled
Yeah,
asparagus.
that's good.
I didn't start eating vegetables until I got some real money, because then I started going on real dates and we started going to places that serve steak. And then with your steak, sometimes they give you vegetables. I was like, oh, well, the vegetables? Oh, what y'all got?
I am so disappointed.
I'm just, bro, like, sometimes it take you to get some real money to start doing some shit.
I hate you right now.
Or girlfriend.
I was
Like-
gonna say you can go get you a pack of asparagus,
Like,
some
dog.
chicken breast.
I mean,
He
now.
works at the grocery store.
Oh,
You work at fresh groceries
I
too,
see
bro.
him every week.
Like fresh groceries.
And this is
my
how
nigga.
he choose to
And he
eat,
Actually, he sees
and you
what I
choose to
purchase.
eat like this.
I purchase all the.
you
healthy
buy chicken
items.
sausage.
That was.
I
the
just,
other
that's what's on my pizza.
Chicken, it was
That
chicken
shit was
sausage,
terrible.
Salmon. I also get my chicken. So yeah,
Well, at my store, we don't sell the good cereal. So I have to go to like Walmart.
because No, because they want you to live. You over there trying to buy the cereal that's trying to kill you. That's what it is.
I bought my meat and stuff from Fresh Time though. Like I just bought some steak,
meat.
and I had some steak today. That shit was cracking.
That's good.
You know, steak can clog your heart too, bro.
Oh yeah,
If you eat too much of it.
Tom, we have a birth date, and somewhere in life there's a death date. Now I don't know when I'm gonna die, but I would like to live life as free and carefree as possible before I die.
I ain't know when your kidneys fall out. That's on
That's
you,
cool.
bro.
I rather that happen than a motherfucker blowing my motherfucking noodle off.
You have no control
I'm trying to
over
make
that.
it to 150, so I'm not trying.
I'm trying to see this.
Let me die. Let me die of a heart attack or something. I don't want to get shot.
But that's because your lifestyle.
see my
Both
kids
are
grow up.
lifestyle issues though.
And their kids.
Well, that's why I stay away from niggas that'll shoot me.
If I can
But
get
now
rid,
you
if I can
killing
get off
yourself
of
by
this,
what you eating?
if I can get off the soda, I'll be fantastic.
let me eat my
Mountain Dew.
cereal in peace.
I'm letting you eat your cereal.
That's
in
my
peace.
crack.
Can we
You know?
still be friends even though I like to eat like shit?
We can still be
That's
friends,
cool.
but don't
She ain't
call
gonna
me
never.
up when- I was
She ain't
gonna
gonna
say,
date you.
I was gonna say, don't call me up when something go bad though.
I'm gonna call her up for pain management though.
Because all that stuff causes inflammation, which causes pain.
Pain.
I'm not in pain.
It runs deep.
But
Share it with me.
But again, with being an adult, is shit that you got to go through that at 17 you wasn't thinking about. Because at 17 I was like bacon. At 32 he was like high blood pressure, possibly slow down. It's like damn, I never thought about that.
Life, fam.
It is.
How you doing over there, Casey?
Tired.
Now
You
I
look
got to
tired.
take a pill every fucking
I've been up
morning
since
that makes my bladder full for no fucking reason.
Why were you up so early?
Yeah, because of what you eat.
I wake up early every morning.
Why?
Is this
the
what
day
this
started.
turning into? Every time you see me, it's a damn wine. What you eating?
No,
Yes.
you brought it up.
You
The
need that.
intervention. Look,
Right,
a
this is an
mini
intervention.
Look, fam, she just wants you to live that life.
Well, maybe
want
the
you to
next
live.
girlfriend I get, she'll be a health junkie and we'll eat healthy.
You're not gonna eat healthy.
I would.
The relationship ain't going. She gonna see
And
your
you not
fucking
gotta
diet
be
and break
tired.
up too.
You
No,
can do
I'm
it
just
on your own.
if that's something she was. Look,
Are you willing to change your diet for the right one?
for the right one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like if you see it,
You willing to change anything for the right one?
I'm just saying though, but you have to do it because you want to do it, not because of them. So I'm saying if you see this woman and she vibing with you and she's like, you cool, but I don't like the way you eat. Are you gonna be like, damn, maybe I need to change the way I eat? Or are you gonna be like, I'll drop all this for you?
Because the thing you got to think about is that when a person wants to be in a relationship, they're looking at the long haul.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to have
not
to bury
live.
you, I don't want to be in love with somebody I'm going to have to bury.
And you a big ass box.
You know what?
I hope your all ass die before me.
I was trying
I'm
to,
not.
trying
That's
to reel it
I
in.
had to take it
I was
there.
trying to
Not
reel it
Right.
in.
And you a big box. Child.
I'm just saying.
Had
got-
nothing to do with that part.
Right.
My casket gonna be fire though.
It probably will be, you dumb motherfucker. Like no one cares about the
Right.
casket. You dead, nigga.
That motherfucker gonna be awesome.
Nigga, I'm getting cremated. You don't need this body no more.
I don't know how I want to be.
I don't know, for
It's
real.
like don't put me in the ground,
Bruh, the cost of a casket is
Cremate
just
me.
fucking ridiculous. Just
Smoke
cremate
me.
Both are
Can
bad.
can I be smoked?
It doesn't even make a difference. It's both expensive.
Like
Nigga, throw me on a barge and do
or
that
just-
fire arrow thing for
Yes.
me. Just let me float
I
off,
want
dog.
to be cool.
Send me out like a Viking.
I want niggas to like. I don't want niggas to be crying. I want niggas to come and be like, "Yeah, that nigga wine went out. It was nice.
a lot of people say they want a celebration.
This
more
was
than
beautiful."
that.
Because you're supposed to
You know?
have a celebration, technically.
Like,
You're
let's
supposed to
party.
celebrate the
That's what I
person's
did.
life. You know, unless you're a
Right.
fucked up human being. Then
You
we just
know,
going to talk about how shitty you
let's
are.
bring in the
Pretty much.
flash screen. Let's hook up the Xbox. Let's get some weed lit in this motherfucker. Let's live this last moment y'all finna have with me the way Juan lived his life.
Nah, fam.
I don't want nobody
Bury
crying.
me under a tree and keep it moving.
No, I'm just saying, like, man, I don't want nobody crying.
Like, you don't even have to.
That's inevitable.
You just
You
tell
know
them to
that's
give
gonna
I
be-
feel like
Just
every
tell 'em to
time
give you the
this
body,
day
dog.
come
I don't-
around,
you
motherfuckers
don't
gonna
do
be
that.
sad. Like, no, man, smoke one for a nigga.
Nigga, take me to the bayou and just
Eat
throw
some
my
hot
body
It don't
wings
even
out.
in
have
my
to be
honor.
that day. It can be a random day. You know,
I'll replenish the
that
earth.
they
You know,
remember.
They can't eat hot wings in my honor.
Nigga, slide.
I want you to pour a bowl of Captain Crunch and be like, damn, man, that nigga Juan love Captain Crunch.
Like, I can't even eat my
Be
fucking
crying.
food.
Now I don't want that shit. I'm knocking that shit over.
Knocking that
Now you got
all
tears in
down.
this soggy ass cereal.
Now I don't want it.
I'm not crying.
Nah,
I
I
told that
don't
nigga
want
stop
it.
eating that shit.
Right.
Nope.
Hand me the soy milk.
I'm just saying, man, because life is short. Especially because I feel like I can never celebrate my birthday properly now.
Why? Because it's about the 4th of July?
No, because my best friend died like 2 days before I turned 30-something.
Is that one we had that whole episode for?
Yes.
Okay.
Like my nigga. Every year now, this is looming over what is supposed to.
That's why
to
we going to Orlando.
Allowing it to.
Yeah, you also got to live your life. You got to live your life for him. That's why I did the episode the way I did for you, because I knew that nigga would like that shit.
Yeah, that's why this year when we go to Atlanta, we're going to party.
We got to party like a motherfucker. I hope the motherfuckers don't bring that Milwaukee to Atlanta shit while we there. Like, don't get me wrong. I love my city.
No, I don't want to see
I don't want to see nobody.
I don't want to see no.
When is this occurring?
You coming?
When is it occurring?
July 15th to the 19th. Go ahead and clear your schedule.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, they're doing a Milwaukee to Atlanta.
Watch scales.
There's a rumor. It's
they
not
just
guaranteed.
did it last year though.
Was that Milwaukee to Chicago fake?
I hope so.
Nigga, that's every weekend.
Right.
I don't want to go to
Half
Chicago.
the niggas from Milwaukee is from Chicago.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to Chicago. Chicago's terrible.
It's not terrible. You
Not
just gotta know
all
what to
the
do.
way.
Chicago is pretty cool. Just stay off of Greenfield.
I don't know, bro. I listen to Lil Durk. It don't-
Go eat.
Look,
That's how you know I've been there a lot, where I know exactly where not to go.
skyline.
King Von said he took her to the I don't even want to know what the fuck that is. That sounds like a place I don't want to be.
As long as you stay from the neighborhood around UIC, you good.
I don't know. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I want to ride past O Block. I don't want to stay.
You don't want to go to the hood?
I just want to ride through it. I don't want to stay.
I got family in the hood, so I know.
I
like
do
we
too.
can
Just
gig
take you
it.
to KOD. You know, it'll be fine.
No, he'd be broke.
That's cool. It's only money. Tom.
KOD is fun.
I didn't say it wasn't.
I'm gonna be broke in Atlanta, bro. You know how much money I'm gonna throw at a.
You on your own. I'm not going.
Refrain from calling them bitches.
I got business to take care of while I'm down there. So you can go to strip club while I go handle business.
I don't know. I don't know what business besides sex gets handled in the middle of the night.
Nigga, I moved weight across state line.
So now you telling me you finna. You know what, bro? I don't even want to go no more.
I've been telling you I moved weight across state lines for like 7 years, my nigga.
I'm gonna stay home because this sounds like some transport shit.
Illegal activity.
Yeah, this sounds like some shit I'm gonna have to snitch on the motherfucker about.
You ain't got to snitch.
Fish scale.
Right, like,
You ain't got to snitch.
I don't.
You
wanna,
choose to snitch, but you ain't got to snitch.
I don't want to be questioned.
Who said you going to get questioned? I just said you can go to KOD. That's your alibi. What I'm doing ain't got nothing to do with you.
Tom gonna get us arrested.
I can't get y'all arrested if you don't know what's going on.
Y'all gonna
That's
come?
true.
Y'all gonna come bail me out of jail?
Casey is not
Cash
going
App
to. Casey is not going to bail you out.
I feel like I just rolled my.
Casey is
eyes.
probably. You know, Casey is actually part of my connect.
You know what?
You wouldn't believe no shit like that, would you?
You know, I don't know. I mean, we've been knowing each other for about 10, 15 years now. I don't
Drugs? My thing would be drugs.
Big pounds moving.
That's why I said fish scale.
I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
Nigga, all you need is some Ziplocs, some Vaseline,
I was always
a couple of
told
loose boards.
to not judge a book by its cover and never underestimate
Never.
nobody.
I'm telling you, dog.
And the-
Never trust a
and the-
nigga with a minivan. They
And the
moving weight.
quietest nigga in the room, you should probably leave alone.
Casey is not the quietest nigga in the room, though.
He was just giving
I'm
examples.
just
So
giving
pipe
examples
down.
of shit.
He wasn't talking about me. He was just giving you examples.
You know how many niggas I've seen just like be beat the fuck up in school because you want to fuck with the nigga who wasn't fucking with you? I've seen niggas leave high school on a
They be
stretcher.
the silent assassins.
Should never leave.
Leave them the hell alone.
You know, it'd be funny.
Don't poke a bear.
You ever notice like it's the one, like the
do.
quiet
Those
one,
are the ones.
who be like taking karate on the low, so they just waiting for the day to bully fuck with them,
Yeah.
and they just be all in the hallway kicking the air and shit like that, ready to whoop your ass.
Like niggas who had them fucking Dragon Ball Z shirts or the shit with the blue shirt with the dragon and the Chinese, I ain't fuck with them. They was cool.
They just cool people, period. They just like
After-
watching kung fu movies.
Like, I ain't gonna say I got, but like, you know, I felt like I should just be friends with everybody. So like I knew niggas who
Life
played
is better that
football
way.
because I played football. I fucked with the goth niggas because they was cool people. Like once you got to know them, they was into Yu-Gi-Oh, which I didn't understand. I was more of a Pokemon dude. But hey, you know, whatever floats your boat, my guy.
Yu-Gi-Oh crack.
I didn't get Yu-Gi-Oh. Like I didn't understand the concept
That
of it.
shit was lit.
So there was.
I played the fuck out of that shit.
Then there was.
That was me.
There was the group of pretty bitches.
It's always a group of them.
Then there's
they be ghetto as
There's
fuck.
the one ugly girl who hangs out with all the pretty girls, which I don't get that concept.
Measuring stick.
But
as long as they look better than her, they feel good about themselves.
Wow.
High school's a fucked up place.
I'm sorry, but it's the God-given truth.
I mean,
or she had the car.
Yeah.
Or maybe she was just our fucking friend.
Right.
God damn. Like we weren't scouting friends because we were cute.
It's high school. Everybody was judgmental.
No shit like that.
I was just going to say, like, high school.
It was connection.
Where'd you go to high school at?
I went to Tulsa West.
See, that right there is just a whole conglomerate of judgment.
Riverside.
So fucking breeding ground for judgment.
Big facts.
I almost went
and Tulsa West ain't no better. Y'all was literally like one bus line away from being ghetto.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm not even going to lie.
What year you graduated?
99.
I'm trying to think, did Nicole go there? No, Nicole was out by then.
And I went to high school on the south side with the Hispanics.
And I went to North. In the heart of the hood.
We can tell.
Lies you tell yourself. Because if you knew me back then, you would swear up and down I went to Sherwood. I was the most preppiest, out of place nigger in that school.
But y'all telling me like y'all circles didn't judge
hard
people?
ER. 3 years of deprogramming.
People, but we didn't judge people.
I feel like if you ribbing, you judged. Like why were you ribbing?
Because it was the thing to do.
It was more so right.
It depends.
A rib session that gets started out of nowhere.
Yeah. Beat battles, rib sessions.
But I'm not for real sitting here calling you ugly and bummy and being a bully about it.
Just because you weren't don't mean
that don't mean they wasn't.
You asked was my group of friends.
Like look at the nigga's shoes right there, and then that's it. The whole room is on.
Yeah, that's it. They just gonna take off.
Like nigga, you had that shirt on 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
School,
especially when Mesmer used to get on the 62 with us, it's going down.
That's different.
The whole Mesmer getting red.
Oh,
that was the dorkiest dork.
That was I think that might have been the worst shit.
No, that was a different story.
Because of where I live,
school beef.
There's not many buses that's going to take you to the south side.
Yeah,
so
division.
I was always told, like, okay, so I catch the 22
GPS that right now
to the 19. 22 to the 19, 19 take me all the way to the south side.
Oh, well, that wasn't bad. The 22 could take me to Riverside.
It's not bad, but the school, before I get to my school, is tech.
Oh.
So now, between...
Was it old building tech or was it glass tech? Those two different types of techs, bro.
It was in between.
You was the transition?
It was in between. And I'm like, so... From my house to downtown,
was real ass
from my
niggas.
house to downtown is a smooth ride. But boy, when we get to these motherfuckers here, that's getting off the 30 downtown, that's getting on the 19, I was like,
the 22.
These tech niggas finna wild. I'm like, bro, it's 6:30 in the morning.
Dog,
what do y'all have to talk about? Why y'all fucking with
that
people?
Ain't nothing, dog. I had college prep, so I was at UWM. Getting out, I had to roll past Riverside, North, Washington. When I tell you, dog, the transition of ghetto to ghettoer to the ghettoist, at least by the time I hit North, I'm with my peoples. So I'm cool. But once we hit Sherman, dog, and a gang of ignorancy and gay hit the bus, man.
Them West Division niggas?
Nah, them Washington niggas, dog.
Yeah, that's gay too. I almost got beat up by some niggas from North.
I'm sorry to hear that, bro. What did you do?
I had my football jersey on.
Yeah, North versus South.
I was like, really, fam? Y'all suck any fucking way.
That's probably what it was.
Why you mad at me?
Because we suck. We got to walk out with some kind of a W.
Is that a movie?
No, it's my nightly prayer.
What is your night? Go ahead and close us out with your nightly prayer.
You want to share your nightly prayer with us?
I wasn't planning on it. Look, like I already closed it out.
You just told me several times you was going to pray for me. Now I asked you for a prayer. Come on, DMX, lead us.
I am not DMX.
Come on, Earl.
DMX. You know what?
His prayers were epic.
I'm not Earlene.
Earl Simmons.
Come on, Earlene Simmons.
Earl Simmons had the greatest prayers for any hood nigga.
I feel like, do you want me to look up I can pull up a DMX prayer.
Because if
you ain't going to do it like the way he speak, then don't do it.
I'm not going to do it like
Let me get some water.
So KC, what's next for you in this podcasting game?
We getting married.
Wow.
Whoa.
You
well,
you want to marry me, Casey? Fine.
just
He has too many suitors.
that is not true.
You'll be on the bottom of the totem pole. There is too many suitors who have thrown their hat in the ring for.
You ever wonder
They
what
can keep their hats.
You ever wonder what your name is in people's phone?
Oh, you want to talk about that? Because I can go into that too.
Let's do that. We here now.
Because I always dread what shows up when I text some motherfucker.
I used to be horrible. I had food guy. I had
It's always a
gas
food
guy.
bait. It's always a food.
It's
guy.
always a
I've only
food
had
nigga.
don't answer, no, and that's it.
Or blocked.
Do not answer and no, like no.
I'm gonna make that a Facebook stat. Like if I'm in your phone, what is?
No,
my
Juan,
name?
don't do that, bro.
Don't do that.
It'd be whiny.
You might not be
you might
prepared.
hurt your-
I'll call
You might not be
whiny.
prepared for the truth.
It'd be whiny.
What am I in your phone? This tone? Have I always,
Actually, it's Anton. It's your name because that's how iPhone did it.
yeah, okay,
First of
iPhone.
all,
Yeah,
Is it
How
I
you
didn't
know
set that as
I
your
don't
name.
want
Is
the
it a
truth?
sexy photo?
You got on blue.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying
Is
that
that your
day.
priority
I'm-
shirt?
Yeah.
Well, first of all,
You wouldn't
if
know
you
that.
ever meet the
Yeah, it's
person
your
that
real
we
name,
do a
'cause iPhone
podcast
did
with
it.
on Monday, I think we're all well equipped in the
What
truth
do I have? I think I have your gut.
because she won't lie, pull no punches. And maybe if I find out what you really got me stored in your phone, maybe I know to quit fucking with you. Let's see who's gonna be honest and tell me what it say when
What
I
if
pop
it's
up.
just like, what if they be like, oh, just asshole, because a lot of people call you
That
an
is
asshole.
I gotta, I can respect
That
that.
is truly
yeah, what if
what
they just
you
be
are.
like, oh, it's asshole.
I'm like, oh.
What if they be like BAN? Then what you gonna
Dog, that is.
do? Then what?
Why I gotta be a bitch ass nigga though? Like, what have I done to you?
Dog, I hate Mimi.
See?
What she say?
She said she gotta get busy in the. You don't catch Celsius. And I don't even know what that is. I just made that up.
You gonna catch Celsius?
Or foot and mouth disease or something.
I feel like if you just stand up against the sink, you would be all right.
So you gonna put
He from the back.
your raw ass.
No, that's
No.
Oh, yeah.
paper towels and stuff.
Yeah.
Down. What you?
Have you really ever gotten busy in a public bathroom?
Yeah.
She is a
Personal.
see, but another thing, like I wouldn't have
I plead
expected
the
that.
fifth.
See, this is the thing that
First of all, I didn't expect you to answer it, let alone be honest.
I mean, once we've gotten to know you, you cool, but like upon first arrival, you got like a little bougie vibe.
I wouldn't say that.
I would.
I just thought you were a mature woman.
I am a mature.
A mature woman can have sex in a public restroom.
No. I never looked at you past like this.
Because you look.
Do
at me
y'all
like
look at
this
her like a
person.
church lady or something? Like, I'm
like
confused.
That's clear. Like,
yeah,
it just be
actually.
some shit that when people.
Well,
Like,
you
I
do
looked at her
know
like
that
Claire-
Claire undercover.
No, they fucked a lot. The show would end with them
Like-
going to bed
Right,
sometimes.
they got 5 kids. How you?
They fucked.
I definitely.
But it's one of them like
Come on
you
now.
don't think about it. Like you know that they fucking, you just don't think about it. That they fucking. And then when you think about they fucking, you think about like what kind of fucking do they do? And then you be like, you know what? I don't want that thought.
That's crazy
Like-
though, because I be seeing people say they don't think whiny fuck.
They been calling that nigga a virgin
I've
for
been-
years.
Yeah,
Virgin
like
for
how you just gonna
years.
look at him and say that he's a virgin. That's the same thing. How you just
And-
looking at somebody.
And to this,
How you
and
just-
to this day, like,
Like-
as much as I love Tamia with all my heart, like that's sus. I hate her for that
We gotta have her come on the
because
show.
she
man.
started that bullshit because she was pregnant and
Like,
fucking
for
angry,
real.
and I still owe
So
her
how
a
you
favor
just
for
gonna
that.
look at somebody like, well, damn, I never thought you would be fucking.
Well, that's how they felt. That's how most people felt until they started hearing my Air Force stories. And then I told them about the key parties and stuff like that.
Now we knew you was fucking. We just didn't know the level of nasty shit you was into.
First of all,
That part.
That it's definitely that part.
That
I wasn't that. I'm not nasty. I'm
You went
just
to a key party, bro.
I'm
It don't get
adventurous.
no more filthier than that.
I'm not
You see
nasty.
how? You see how?
He's like, no, I'm
He's having a
not.
flashback.
Because
Not
he know,
nasty.
you know,
He's
good
like,
and
I'm
damn
having a
well.
flashback.
Y'all
I'm
had hand
adventurous.
wipes.
I'm adventurous.
And that's his favorite word to use.
Right. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know.
You just
Entanglement.
you gave me.
Oh
Bullshit
no, we
vibes.
entangled a lot of stuff, and we untangled some things too.
So, but
We
that's-
detangled a lot.
That's
You just
just the perception I got.
so this
A lot of people
this
give off
is-
fucked up vibes when I meet
okay.
them.
So you know how like we just had the whole conversation how niggas jump out the window. Well, you give off that vibe that like we have to come with like a resume with references and be in a certain place in our lives before we can even attempt to be your friend. So you're not bougie. You just have expectations beyond the standards of social media presents.
Like, okay, and like the way
like
I
my
feel.
homegirl Casey right here. I wouldn't just come at her.
To not even be your friend though.
No, okay, well, first of all,
Hey, look, she come in like she got the connects.
I look.
Like, whoa,
No,
that's not a good thing.
Well, I looked at it from a standpoint.
But that's why as she
I
starts,
don't know if that's even standoffish or if that's just what would that even be? To not even consider you as not even a friend.
but it's like it's not a bad thing. It's like
Keon, you don't even qualify.
right. You might not.
Like,
you
let me
might
look at
you
this.
you fit your. In certain circles that she moves in,
Get your
and we
ass
wouldn't
outta
look
here.
good in that circle. So every time we talk to her and we learn more and more about her as her own individuals, that presumption starts to break down even more. To find out that she's probably just as wild and ignorant as we are. She just happens to be cute too.
And then it's like you gotta look at the setting that I first met you in. Like I met you in here. So like when I sit in this chair and the mic is on, I feel like I'm free. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Dyke, bitch, pussy, transsexual, fucking, hereditary, hermaphrodite, all type of shit. But
Hereditary, that's not.
But I'm
even
saying
possible.
though, like this is my freedom, and I feel like I should be able to say whatever I want to. And me not knowing like where your vibe, where you stand at, I kind of said over here.
You were concerned?
Yeah, because like I don't like, and then Tom was like, well, she gonna be a part of the network. We finna do business. I'm like, and then you want to sit her here with me, and sometimes shit just comes out.
But have I judged you?
No, but now as we got to know you, like you're really cool.
Like I said, she just like
when
us.
you first meet people, you're like, oh, fine.
Like Casey.
You got this uppity,
Casey
snooty motherfucker
is
in
like
here with us
the
for.
funniest person in the world. And like I met her at a Red Lobster, which I don't even know why the fuck I was in Red Lobster because the place would kill me by nature.
That's like
Because he was meeting women. Keep it real.
That's the funniest story, even though like it's not true, but it's fucking hilarious. Because the fact that if you really told them, motherfucking you.
I
don't
swear,
have time for that shit.
she was high
It's
as
time to
fuck.
go home.
It was hilarious.
She was high.
When's the first time I met Casey? Was it at the bowling alley that night?
It was the bowling alley.
Yeah, I think
That wasn't the first night
I
you
think
met
that was
me.
That was the first night
That
you
was the
met you.
first time I'd ever met you.
That was
You
the
didn't
bowling
meet
alley.
me at Bar MME?
Nope.
No.
Juan wasn't a bar
I
person.
didn't go out.
If I didn't go, Juan didn't go back there.
I didn't start kicking it in the club until
Then it must have
the
been
second
bowling day.
GTO.
Yeah.
Because everybody's like, damn, bro, you got to start coming out with us. This should be so much fun. And then they talked me into going to the second GTO and all that shit. But the first night I met you, we went bowling.
It was bowling. We was at Bolero's.
And I think you were...
We met
You
met a lot of people at
You were
bowling.
intoxicated too, so I was like...
We had fun that night.
You were dead friendly
did
that
we?
night.
Did we? Or was it almost like a murder scene out there?
No, it wasn't a murder scene. Just a rude ass old lady got cussed out by me. Just that part. And that wasn't until El Greco.
I think we met everybody that night.
Yeah, like
dog.
she basically called me the lady of the night because she was like, "You are too pretty to be with all these men." And it was these niggas and a few of our other guys. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, can you just mind your business? She just kept going. And we just went from there.
We got in the car before we got to El Greco's. And I looked at Tom. I said, "No, what the fuck you get me into? Like, why we out here with all these people?"
It was fun, was it
It was
not?
fun. You go bowling, then you go to El Greco.
Did we even
you go
bowl?
home.
I don't think we bowled that night.
No, we didn't bowl.
We got there too late.
We was just
Mimi
there.
stayed at the bar because I remember she was there with
We were
Toya.
just there. But it is amazing that life comes full circle and you just meet people.
Mm-hmm.
So I have my old friend and a new friend and my really old friend.
Oh, Lord.
You act like I'm just super old, bro. I'm
No, you're not.
really
But
old.
some days you wake up and be like, "I'm gonna let the gray rock," and then some days you wake up and be like, "I'm gonna die it off."
I'm a just for me it.
Right? You know.
I wish they made just for me. That shit was nice on the scalp. This shit now is harsh.
the hair dye you use?
Go ahead and do that Beijing.
No,
Don't.
Reggie the Beijing.
I won't do the Beijing because too many people do. They done put a bad stigma on it.
Because
Either I dye it and I just let it grow out and let the tips get gray, and that's it. I'm good.
as a former Beijing user, bro, that In the winter, it's all right because it's cold.
What the hell is Beijing?
It's the hair the black hair dye.
Right, like when you get a lining. Or
Like the beam?
Yeah,
that
beam.
the guys begin. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't do that.
That's a spray?
Yeah, that's a spray.
Okay.
In the winter, it's okay because it's cold outside.
But summertime,
Summertime, you
the
soon as you
sweat
step,
factor.
you gonna
That's
melt.
not good.
Wow, that's
at Garfield
embarrassing.
days.
His hair was sweating off.
Yes, and it was so funny. And he was just walking around. He just thought he was doing something, and then all of a sudden he just went like this, and I was like, "Your whole side's gone, baby."
It was like the drip.
Oh, baby.
Nope. That's another thing. I'm glad. Unlike some of our friends, I have all my hair. It might be gray, but it's all there.
I don't live a stressful life.
A lot of
you didn't have a newbie.
A lot of men
I had a
lose it
newbie.
in the 20s.
I had an S curl.
They losing their hair earlier and earlier now.
Cause they stressing they having these kids young. And they stressing about parenthood.
That was my high school hairstyle.
A newbie.
No, I didn't have.
Oh,
a
S curl.
You built
My hair wasn't long enough for a newbie.
So you just do the little joint in there.
The little joint in there.
I had an S
the little
curl. I had a
genuine
newbie.
curls.
I had a newbie for like
Used to
2
go to
weeks.
school with my curl bag.
I just
on.
couldn't keep
thought
it up. I wasn't working.
Bitch, don't touch my
the
hair.
bag on.
I just.
You went to school with the bag on,
With
bro?
the bag on.
Mm-hmm.
That's equivalent to a girl going in her bonnet
Right.
That is.
or
bro.
her scarf. Take that off.
Not drip.
I had to grow into that confidence though.
He was a chubby nigga with an S curl.
Because at that point, like when I started doing like out the box
That wasn't
shit,
even meant to be an insult. It just hit me like
No.
this nigga was a
No, I'm
chubby
just
nigga
saying,
with
but
an S
like
curl.
at the point where like and I started doing like out the box shit at school, it was to the point where like who the fuck was gonna rib me?
Like, nigga, you.
As soon as you came with your little jokes, I was gonna embarrass the shit out you in whatever hallway we in.
Period.
So y'all don't think you want
That's
the smoke?
how rib sessions got started.
I'm just saying.
Man, niggas
man.
don't want that smoke.
Just for real. But we'd like to thank you, ladies, for joining us.
Bro,
for
can
this
you
particular-
speak regular?
I'm sleepy at this
He
point.
got
dog.
sexy at the
Right.
end.
Like,
Did
wait a
they
minute.
put
Quiet storm.
Then put your fuck me voice on, fam.
Like, nigga, I just,
Like, look, Mr.
I'm
Hightower.
sleepy, dog. This,
Look,
I mean,
man.
it's not my
where
fault.
he
This
took
is
it
my
to.
I didn't
after.
think you were gonna go there.
Didn't know this was my
Hey, you be
after
sending
dark
bitches
voice.
voice messages
That's where
like
he
that?
took it.
Bruh, I wish.
You probably do.
Maybe that's another thing I'm gonna start
Ladies
doing.
and
Maybe I
I
should
gentlemen,
start.
think
boys and
I
girls.
said because
Start sending
everybody
them.
be talking about how the voice. I'm like, maybe I should utilize that.
Yeah, your
Yeah, I do
owl
voice messages.
really be getting niggas going.
You got a nice voice.
Like, I can use it for something.
You know what? We gonna hire.
Voice
We gonna need.
do?
We gonna need y'all to do some voiceover works here for TDR.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying.
What that gonna voice over?
We do our commercials, our advertisements, and all that good shit there.
When you used to call Bankaphone, I was on his voicemail.
That does not sound right.
I was, we was working together. It's not like I was his wife or anything.
They didn't know that.
Oh,
She had a professional sound.
She do.
If you calling about something, I need press too.
The customer
well,
is
thank
trying
you
to
for
reach.
having me, and congratulations on this 10 years. I know it's been
Why the fuck have we
a
been
long
here?
road
Why the hell have we been here for 10 years?
because it's something you enjoy.
Cause we're friends,
doing.
bro. Like we best friends, man.
Like we should
It's
have.
something you enjoy.
We should have quit a long time ago.
They're brothers.
We're happy and we're singing and we're colored.
I hate y'all. Right
I'm just
now.
saying, bro. Like 10 years of doing this. Could you imagine doing this with anybody else?
Yes.
Damn,
Tonight,
that's
would
fucked
you rather
up.
be here with
I mean, you asked an honest question. I mean, I wouldn't want to do it with anybody else.
Yeah, I mean, you could do this,
But
with
I was like,
anybody,
but I could.
but it wouldn't be as much fun sitting here with wine every week.
It might be more consistent,
Yeah, well, sometimes
organized. Earlier in the day.
What you want to replace me? Because
Nah,
you can. I quit right now.
I got two lovely young ladies that I work.
It'll be 10 years, and they'll be like, "This is the final episode of Wine being there."
And,
You seen Rory and Maul just walk off on Joe Budden?
and the ratings go up. They skyrocket.
I have no, nah.
You telling me if I had these two beautiful young ladies in front of the camera with
Well,
me?
bro, if you replace me with some women, of course, because niggas are hornballs.
So you don't think that I wouldn't be? If I'm going to lose my best friend, I'm going to replace smart.
Well, if you replace me with women, yeah, that's cool.
You won't be mad. You might want your job back.
Facts.
But,
I've
hey,
been looking for a third.
she ain't doing nothing. Her show is on the
Hiatus.
creative. It's still in the creative process.
Creative. What is it supposed to be about?
spiritual alchemist, which we need to actually fix that because there's a spelling error.
I said that a long time ago, and I didn't even know it was your show.
I'm a little concerned about that.
Listen,
like I told you before.
But when you said
Hold
that
on,
was
wait a
your when she said that was hers, I figured, oh damn, well she meant that shit because I seen that when we first moved here.
No.
This is the first
And
time
then
I'm
when
seeing it.
for real,
Yeah.
No.
so
check
you
this
had
out.
to know when I seen that the first time. We looked at that and was like,
No.
Okay.
Check this out. I told her because when I showed her the logo the first time, she's like, "There's an error in there." It's like, "I'll fix it when you record the episode."
Yeah, so that's what
Oh,
he's trying to
okay.
hold me to it.
oh okay.
Oh, okay. So
Well, that's
you do an
different.
episode and then we'll fix that.
Yeah, because
That's a pretty fair.
'cause I just
deal.
ordered the updates for all the shows that are here now, and then the replacement ones for like
So will you
our
be
show.
like lighting candles in here and it'd be like a?
You know what the crazy part
You gonna
about
sit
her?
on top of the table like barefoot with your legs crossed?
But you know the crazy part? She can actually do her show from the crib. That way she can have her own little feng shui going on.
Yeah, but if she gonna be sitting on top of the table barefoot, I want to come and witness that. Is what I'm
do you
saying.
even know if she got pretty feet, my nigga?
You want me to show you my feet?
Nah, I'm not really a foot guy.
I was just finna say, he said he'd have a fit
Yeah, don't.
if
don't
feet
put-
touch him.
Yes, don't put your feet on.
Like, don't even put them on him.
Yeah, I'm not a foot guy. Just,
Yeah, I learned that about him.
Do you have pretty feet? I kind
Got
of,
white toes.
I kind of guessed that.
That's the one exception. Now you got to show your foot because you got white toes. I feel like you have
Like
to.
white toes or white
Make 'em
tips.
pay.
White toes.
Make them pay.
So that's my cash app.
Make you pay.
Make them pay.
What? I thought you was on my side.
KC, stay
Make
out
'em
of
pay.
this. Stay out of
You're
this.
right. Like, why would you do that?
Part of my OnlyFans, the lingerie life coach.
Like, seriously.
Hey,
For
You be
real.
Do
giving.
that.
See,
Do
that's
that.
what
Do
I'm
that.
saying. If you giving
that
like
shit.
life advice, half naked,
in
fucking
lingerie,
fire.
do that.
I don't think anybody's doing it.
Do
I'll
that.
sit
Do
there.
that. I'll go ahead and
I'll
connect
listen
you
to
with
a
Cumber's
motherfucker
Trendy
read Cat in
Closet.
the Hat naked.
She has a nice selection of lingerie, risky boutiques. Check her out. Just do
I got
do
some
that.
stuff from
Do that.
Smudge Lipstick.
Oh shit. Hey, send me the link.
Oh, that voice again.
Oh, you freaky.
Jesus.
Am I freaky or are you just jealous? Because I really haven't done anything. This voice, you know, like when your phone go to sleep mode at like 10 o'clock on its own, my voice goes down by itself.
So it is past 10 o'clock.
Right, see, it
Telling
just
us that
it dropped on its own. Like I really haven't done nothing different.
I ain't gonna judge you, bro, because I got a certain way I answer the phone.
I do too. I
And-
get teased.
And it be in the middle of the motherfucking day. It's like 12 in the afternoon. They're like, why you got your
Hey,
sexy voice
call
on
me
answering
later.
the phone?
I'm not calling you.
You know, I'll call you.
You gotta, if I gotta pay for your feet, you gotta pay for the voice.
It's the even exchange between the two of us.
Oh, Lord.
Like
All right.
she don't want to see your feet, but she kind of like how this voice sounds.
I don't know.
You better stay out there.
Like, no.
I don't want to show people my feet anyway.
Good.
What type of OnlyFans would you want?
Huh?
What type of OnlyFans
One,
would
don't
you
ask
have?
one about his OnlyFans is
My
trash.
OnlyFans?
Your
If
OnlyFans.
I had one,
If you
His
had one.
OnlyFans is trash.
yeah, because it'd just be me.
Give him playing video
Eating
games.
cereal
Smoking
and smoking weed.
playing video games.
What yours be like?
But
You know, I thought about it honestly, like doing one, and I'm like, I did kind of, aside from the relationship part, me being a mama now, I'm like, I can't be doing that shit, and I got Kalia and Kai now.
You ain't
like,
got-
what
you
the
better
hell I
lock-
look like?
You better lock it behind a paywall.
Because like with me, if I do it, I'm not gonna be
Exactly.
naked.
Now
You ain't gotta do
now
nothing.
Look,
Yeah.
I was under the perception that it was only porn. That was
Nah.
the only thing popping.
Nah.
Until we were on Real Bar Talk, and I think Amber or somebody told me like, you don't have to do that. You can be.
Yeah,
It could be foot fetish, or
Right,
it
you
can
can be
be
you can
your
be
hands.
It don't have to be any.
Or yeah, on
It
some
doesn't
Tabitha
have to
Brown
be any.
stuff. So
Yeah, it doesn't have to be
I
anything
did
that's
not
of a
know
sexual
that.
nature.
So then I'm thinking outside the box now. Like, what would my OnlyFans
It'd be
be?
about being a mom. It'll be your mommy page.
Why does that have to be OnlyFans?
You can do it anywhere you want to, but you can lock it behind a paywall, though. That's the difference. That's really all OnlyFans is. It's a paywall. It's just that because, hoes couldn't sell ass on Backpage anymore.
Because I'm like,
they moved to OnlyFans.
Once I start the cooking and, take that off, I was thinking just posting my cooking on IG.
You can do that too, but if you want, but you can't get paid on those. That's where the
right?
OnlyFans came into play at, or the Patreon.
Got you.
That's the only difference, because you got to remember it's called OnlyFans because it was for artists and people to connect directly to their fans.
Right. Yeah, most things that we use now for sex
wasn't
intended
meant
for that. Because OnlyFans definitely didn't start out with a motherfucker like, you know what, bro? Show 'em butthole. No, that's not why we were here.
That I did not.
But they was like, you know what? I can show butthole.
You can, as long as
I get paid.
Right, because there's two different paywalls. So
Gotcha.
a lot of my Snapchat premium friends, they started leaving there and started doing it on OnlyFans because they can control what the content was. So either you can pay an upfront fee and see this here, or you can pay certain dollar amounts for specific stuff. So they have more control over it. Plus, a lot of porn stars didn't have to make personalized pages anymore that you get a subscription for that people never went to, whereas an OnlyFans is right there. So it was more like easier for them.
Got you.
Oh, I thought we was going to get some gems.
Who had an ad?
It is the circle
That's
of
her
knowledge.
Prayer.
Yeah, so I would charge people, not a lot, $10. Come watch me play 2K, smoke weed. I give you some. I give you some knowledge or some facts about some shit.
You know what? I would actually have to be a business. I would teach people how to properly podcast.
Right.
Because
then
motherfuckers suck.
You could pay $20 and you could play me in 2K.
Yeah, see, I would have it like with a bunch of me just answering questions.
Right. So.
And then you got to pay for your question being answered.
Who are you, Cleo?
Call me now.
Coach.
Can we get a free gym now?
What's your question?
I don't have one. I thought you just
Tell them look both ways before crossing
How I
the
get this
street.
fucking crook out
The
my
game,
neck?
the game is to be sold, not sold.
Look both ways before crossing the street.
Wasn't that a Snoop Dogg album?
It was.
It was indeed on No Limit.
Greatest record label of all time.
Big facts.
Like, you can't even argue that.
It's been beautiful.
But it's been a beautiful night. I'd like to thank these ladies for coming and celebrating with us. KC, thank you for taking time out your busy podcasting schedule to come back to your original home.
Always.
Even though we fired you twice, you're always welcome here.
I quit.
No, we fired you that first
Got my
episode.
ass up out of there. Like, I can do this shit on my own.
We fired her. Like, if you want to hear the first episode.
I'm going to get my own show. Fuck these niggas.
Took her like 7 years later to get her own show. But we didn't fire her. She just was a little bit too much on the first episode. If you guys actually want to hear how the DefFresh show actually started, go back and check out episode 250, 420, day one.
That episode was terrible.
That episode was wild as fuck. It wasn't terrible. It was just a lot going on.
That episode was terrible.
Because this one right here got highly upset we didn't introduce her in the first 5 seconds when you were still confirming if we were on air.
Right. Like, I'm trying to see if like niggas get here. She's like, why you ain't gonna
And
introduce?
I was around so many people. Like, it was just.
It was funny.
You ain't gonna introduce your
Then she was managing a group at the time.
Yes, Casey used to be a manager.
So she might be one again. So she was managing a group, and it was like the whole first half of the episode was just literally a walking ad because everything out of her mouth was about the group. The group's music, when they were coming out, who was in the group.
Damn right.
I was the manager. I was like, fam.
Hello, baby. Hell yeah.
Like, we had a moment for that.
Yeah.
Okay? We had a moment for that.
The whole show wasn't the moment.
The whole show wasn't the moment.
Well,
it was funny though.
You live and you grow.
Yes, you have. Now you're a completely different person. Where now you on shows talking about you can't say that.
It depends on what it is.
A lot of times.
I don't say a lot of stuff that he says now. He said a couple words that I won't say.
Like Tori,
just
definitely.
Just like, I don't want to say the F word.
Faggot?
Yeah, don't say that.
Yeah, like, I don't want to say that. I'll say pussy. I'll say
I hope so. You got
and
one.
Damn and things like that. See, I'm not saying that.
Stop it.
Don't say that.
Nah, you gonna get this episode blocked. Hey, did I tell you that my personal pages got blocked
On YouTube?
on Facebook?
I know.
I don't even know what I did. I don't even be on it. I don't want to know who I got blocked.
I'm not trying to.
What y'all tag me in?
I just want people to know that these are just jokes. It's all good fun.
All right, but getting back to the program, that's PG. We would like to thank both these young ladies for joining us again. Make sure you check us out on all streaming platforms. If you are listening to us on Apple, I do apologize because Apple is currently doing something right now that is fucking with the algorithm where episodes are either not dropping or new shows are not starting because they're creating a motherfucking paywall and it's fucking with our numbers. So go listen to us on Spotify, iHeartRadio. You can go to the source on Spreaker. Check us out on Amazon Music, Pandora, because we code like that. Audible.
And you can watch us every fucking Wednesday on YouTube.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Drop a comment. Hit my Cash App. All you gotta do is send $1. That's all I
Look,
ask.
bro, I wouldn't send that nigga $1.
Why not?
Send him $10.
Yeah, cause so you can send it to me.
You know what? What he does with that money is his business. I got you, Casey. Don't worry about it. But with that being said, people, Juan, take us out.
I love y'all. It's been 10 years. Thank y'all. And we're finna do this shit for 10 more.
Lies you tell yourself.
No, to say goodnight and God bless.
I'm retiring.
Yeah.
I'm retiring from on air.
You not on air.
I'm retiring from on air personality. I'll be an executive only. But with that being said, we out, people.